Hopefully everything's set up. What's up, everybody? Yeah, we're doing more trails. I just felt like playing it. That's literally like what happened. It's like I woke up and I was just like, what am I streaming today? And I was like, I want to play more of this. And it's like half of the reason I still play some games. It's just like I wake up and I'm just like, oh, it's this game. Oh, let me get my cheat sheet out real quick. It's great that I go on Steam and then I'm looking through all this crap I have. Alright. Okay. So last time, we were told that a lot of weird stuff happened. We fought a giant robot. Or a giant armor thing. I guess you could call it a robot. And now we're at the capital. Saving the summer festival. Jump over. No, wait, it's the train tracks. Now we're doing odd jobs to save the summer festival. I don't know why I talked to this person. Hey, I heard you have a mission for me. Welcome back. Can I get the giant bass in the corner? It's pretty popular with all the music. Dude, it's chill as fuck. Ah. Well, yeah, we definitely can help. Aw, not one of his records. Aw. Well. Oh no, you play that one every night. Dude, he knows his music so well, he knows what a cafe on his street happens to play. Every night. Oh, he needs to have the song for the night. Yeah, big city. Find like a pawn shop. Knows every store. Thanks. An undisclosed amount of money. Hey, everyone get out of the way. Hey, we're back already. We gave up on all of our tasks. We're looking for a copy. Most stores don't have it. We thought maybe you would know where to get it. Plaza Bitefrost. Huh. We gotta go to Vanculo Street. Why are you jealous? I love that I can just teleport. It's amazing. Ah, except, fuck, there's still the cutscenes. Wow, look at this giant street. It's the biggest street in all of Heimdall. Nice. Don't run into the road, Machias. You know, he's gonna do it. One of these buttons is correct. I saw weapons. Hello, good sir. Do you have weapons for me? Sir, why do all your weapons suck? Man, I just have, like, no money. Sally forth, good sirs. We have to go find this record. Dude, it's like a giant department store. Bookstore. There. I got all of the books. Can I actually read any of them? Oh, I'm missing a lot of chapters. Same with Red Moon. Up we go. What do you got for me? Cool. You know what? I don't want any of that. You got anything cool? Apparently not. You got any drugs? I already have drugs. Excuse me, sir. Do you know anything? Oh, excuse me, ma'am. Yeah, we're looking for a record. Do you happen to have it? Wait, you're a giant department store and you have affiliate stores? Damn. The Orst District? Oh, we gotta go to a pawn shop. Gee, not only do I live there, I know the person who runs the store. Okay, cool butler guy. Bye. I hate that there's a cutscene for every one of these. Mostly lower class citizens and laborers. Nice. Yeah, fuck nobles. Let's go visit some people. House 1. Look how you can just break into people's houses. What is down here?
Looks like we've hit a dead end.
Well, there's a door here, so no.
This area seems easy to get lost in.
But there's a door right here. Oh, okay, it's locked. I guess we did hit a dead end. Come forth and sally forth, good friends. No. Dude, that's awesome, kid. Guess what? Ah, the pub! Why are there people in the pub this early in the morning? What do you got for me, boss? Yeah, I'll take some of that. You got a cat on your table, sir. Sir? You know what? You can probably take care of it. Hey, Makiet. Oh, there it is. Ah, it's Johnny. Hey, Johnny. Now, let's get inside. No, I wanna pick on you. Who are these guys? Ah, yes, cargo. Ugly mug. Nah, being a delinquent is always cool. Throw on here in the district. Yeah. Listen up, jackass. Machias is about to get roasted. Eat that, dork lord. Good to know Machias' friends just bully the shit out of him. The tradition is alive and well. Johnny, you need to get out of here. Machias, you have a stray cat problem. Hey, what's up? Yeah, now I own everything. Yeah, but after this very specific 30-year-old record. Oh, damn, you did. Why? Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you got money for this. Why are you complaining? Oh, I can trade here too, huh? I have no money. Why do I... Like, I have nothing to exchange. Right? Yes. No. One of these will be correct. No, it's Rand. Not Randy. I gotta turn this down on my end. Why is it so loud? There we go. Wait, what can I buy from you? Oh, nothing. Here, we found the record. Man, I really do hope that it being used doesn't cause you any problems, Hemingway. Fee, don't eat it now. Oh, the music changed. Sir, can you change the music back, please? Let's go to the one place we haven't gone, the district. It's the big plaza. Wait, I can't travel to another district when I've traveled here? No, the ice cream vendor. No, wait, we need to get a lemon ice cream cone for free, for fee. What? No, but I want to get the lemon ice cream for fee. $20s Horst District. I feel like I'm supposed to do this in, like, in order. And we already, like, went there. Fee, I'm sorry. I can't get you the lemon ice cream. I'm so sad.
Here's the statue of Emperor Drakens. He strikes quite a stately pose.
Stately.
Weird to think he's the one who founded our academy.
That is just like King Richard. Anton, what the fuck are you doing here? Oh yeah, I can't just like go to the palace. Oh hey, it's the rest of the crew. The whole... It's my gang who all remembered to wear their uniforms versus the cool kids. Yeah, what are you guys doing? Just chilling? Yeah, we're going to a pub and then we're going to a different pub. and then we're going to a third pub. We've just been pub crawling all day. Wow, half? We're really behind. Lunch? Nah. I'm against the concept of lunch. Yeah, see you later, nerds. Hey, no performing. Hey, wait a minute. I'm gonna steal the mirror in your hat. That cool? What are you dumbass kids doing? Not even how you summon a demon. Hello, good sir. I require information. A client of mine requires you to tell me things. Ah, Jim. Not good. We all know where Jim lives. There are more cats in this district than there are people. Do you want to mention anything about that? Is that his wife? I wonder where Jim went. I love that I can use the map to just cheat. Dude, we found him just in time. Yeah. We found your hat. Yeah, the person at the ice cream stand. Oh, sorry, gelato. Great, your wife found out. Well, let's get the fuck out of here. Now we're getting into some, like, married couple strife. How is this part of my job? Don't worry, we'll give our thanks, and we'll steal all her gelato. Hell yeah. Of course, we got one lemon, one for fee. Yeah. Run, Reen, run! Fast!
Isn't this...
Yes, the newspaper.
Oh, this is where they publish the Imperial Chronicle newspaper.
Yeah, you people should not be... Fuck. Damn it. Hey, nerds. You guys better have something cool for me to do. Hey, that's not where I talked there from. Yes, we are from Class 7. Class 7A. Not to be confused with Class 7B. Totally different. Ah, it's Norton Antivirus. Ah, dude, it's that guy who's taking pictures of that robot. Exactly. We helped you, you help me. Giving me money. Some weight. Make tourist pamphlets. Like going to shops. Wait, I know how to use a camera? Alright, I'm just making sure I don't have to do anything stupid. Yeah, it's all on the street. Right, so we're gonna take no pictures. We're gonna take a picture of some sun. We're gonna take 2 pictures of a gutter and we're just gonna call it quits. Well, let me cheat. Yes, it will. Huh, you look a lot like the person running the pawn shop. You a palette swap? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a really weird comment. Wait, don't you guys sell liquor? Oh. Okay, maybe not. Yo, restaurant boy. How can I get a table for 5 here? It's like 2 seats. Interesting. Of Greg. Ah, yes, the table for 5. And then you got a table for 2. I guess there could be a table for 4. Hi, Mr. Weapon Shop owner. Do you have any quotes for the local paper about your weapons? I want to see what this says. They're a trust with long-standing tradition of expertise. You sell weapons, sir. Is that an assault rifle? Sir, I'd like to trade in my sword for one of those assault rifles. And that's always the wrong button. I don't know why I keep doing that. Hello, we need you to tell me more about orbs. God, I want to see what this says. Ah, that's really generic, Joannis. Oh, right, you actually need a mirror for this. Slot. Nice. Hey, we're actually getting somewhere. Holy shit, I have to give him shit. He's the only one that doesn't have another heal. Yeah. need to make her have lots of strength. That works. Head store. Oh, how can you tell from that uniform I'm wearing? Oh, I guess, yeah. For the edge of fashion, you might want to stop at Lesage. 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 Fuck. Even faster. I went too fast. Yeah. Here's all the bullshit. Here's all the hush money. Eh, they'll be fine. There's pictures of people. Was it? Can I get money? What does intimidation even do? Okay. Oh, next we actually get to do some fighting. Turbo mode. It's famous for being the home of the Opera House. Can't wait to steal jewelry here. Dude, there's a casinos with clubs. Oh yes, the face of Erebonian culture, the opera. I'm yawning an awful lot right now. I don't really know why. Where is the fucking... the casino?
Wow, a tiara encrusted with carnelians? This is about as ritzy as you can
The
get.
fuck is this?
It's so shiny.
Let's break it. Sir, where may I find the gamble house? Sir, where may I find the gamble house? Sir, where may I find the gamble house?
So this is the Opera House, huh? Might be nice to see a show sometime.
I'm trying to.
You need to reserve your seats 2 months in advance, though.
God damn, hell no.
And that's just for the cheap seats.
Yeah, not doing that. The opera sucks. Yo, sir, what do you got? You, sir, are running a very shitty stall. Oh, damn. Excuse me, sir, I need to go to the VIP area. I have some VIPs I need to rob. Noble, huh? Oh, I already did all the other ones. What? Hey, this isn't part of the group. What the hell do they get for dinner? Or lunch, I guess. Okay. Thanks for telling us. Judging by the size of your, assets, I would never have guessed. These two are still not talking to each other, huh? Yeah. Maybe if you guys didn't make them sit next to each other. Yeah, don't rush into this stuff. Get the feeling those are gonna get over it real soon. Yeah. Just got one more task left. Again, what could this possibly be fruitful for us? Bye. Yeah, that manager better be back, or I'm gonna start swinging. Bunch of nerds. Alright, dick for brains. Oh, there he is. Where were you earlier? Owner noble, or is he a noble owner? It's one monster. God, every city in this fucking country has, like, pipes and shit underneath. Yeah, if only there were bracers to deal with this shit. Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay. I mean, it's killing one monster.
Oh my.
What the fuck? Ah, one of the stars of the opera here.
Lady Clotilde, is it time for you to depart?
Lady what the fuck is your last name?
Yes, I'll be stepping out for a while.
Hopefully your dress doesn't get ruined.
But more importantly, who do we have here?
Hi, I'm Reed Schwarzer, and this is the backup crew. The backup band.
No way!
V.
Vita Clotilde?
Ah, the PS Vita in human form.
Whoa! I can't believe it! It's really her!
The other three have no idea who we're talking about.
I never thought I'd actually get the chance to meet her.
Bunch of fucking...
Wait, who is this now?
You three, don't just stand there staring.
Well, I'm more confused.
You're in the presence of the legendary opera singer Vita Clotilde, the Azure Diva herself.
I could care less about opera or the noble pursuit of its art.
The Azure Diva, huh? I do recall hearing that name at some point.
Nah.
Wait, you don't know who she is?
I'm not surprised. Opera is a world unto itself.
Yeah, it sucks.
I expect there are multitudes who have never heard of me before.
Yeah, not all of us go to the opera house. Some people of us spend time at the gambling house. The old watering hole. God, of course she's important.
I'm Vita Clotilde, an opera singer.
Like, her having a voice already kind of gives it away, but like, when I first played this and I saw her have an introduction slide and dialogue, I was like, okay, she's coming back.
I'd be delighted if you would come and hear me sing sometime.
No, I'm good. Ah yes, because of the uniform. Ignore Reen, that decided to leave the house without his today. Bunch of fucking... Yeah, we're going here to kill a monster. Yep. God, these two fucking... I mean, yeah, but it's also fun. There are no other enemies in the country with a curriculum quite like ours. Except, of course, for Commander Ocelot's school for the criminals' reformment. That joke kind of got away from me. Bye. I wonder if you're gonna be a boss in the future. Makia, shut up. What a shame. Taking too much coaxing. Fee, what did you notice? What is it, girl? There a boss fight nearby? Yeah, we're fine. Just making one last look on the old quest list. Yeah, we're good. This is just Castlevania. Okay. Hey, look, I don't have them in the party. Wait, actually, can I put them in the part? Can they form a combat link? You know what? Doesn't matter. Why are there 3 treasure chests down there?
Hostile spotted. I'll handle it.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, we're fine.
My turn.
Right.
I'll handle it.
Well, typical Fee gets 80 turns before anyone else gets 1.
Stay on guard and don't
Okay.
get cocked. Here we go.
Don't get cocky.
Right.
I'll handle
My turn.
You guys having fun not hitting?
It's my.
Yeah, she
it.
gets
My
some.
treasure.
She gets some good shit from hers. Cool. I don't even know what that does. Ah, the rare black slime.
My turn. Right. It's my.
I'll handle it.
That's gonna just fucking get destroyed.
Hostile spotted. My turn. It's over.
My turn.
Cool.
There's a chance. You're done.
That one all right.
See? Right.
Yeah, let's get a level up real quick.
Oh, what a nice looking treasure chest.
Makia, shut up. Those moths underground? What the fuck? God, the maintenance down here is just terrible. Okay. Sorry, I was like looking at the map like something was wrong.
Broken. My turn.
It's not.
My turn.
It's just not smart apparently.
My turn. Hostile.
We're starting to see it. We're starting to see Fee's fucking insanity.
This would make a great training area. I envy the people who live around here.
Really?
Only you would see an underground passage and think about training.
No, I was thinking the same thing. Or gold.
Enemy sighted.
Okay.
Take him out.
Now. Okay, Lee.
Yeah, let's do rush real quick.
Here we go. It's my turn. Right.
I'll handle
You guys having fun not hitting?
it. My turn. Done.
Cool. Yeah, fight.
My turn.
Here we go.
You guys having fun?
Okay.
Damn.
Too slow.
My turn. Go.
Broken. I'll handle it.
My turn. All right, let's. All right.
Good job. Oh my god. Now we need to go further. Wow, I solved the puzzle.
That's my trip.
Enemy sighted.
My
Take
turn.
him out.
Got it.
Go. My turn.
The puzzle of the missing thing.
It's my. All right.
Success.
Nice. Holy shit.
Hostile spotted. I'll handle it.
Go.
Leave it to me.
Oh my god, you do not have any AoEs.
I'll handle it.
I guess your normal attacks an AoE.
Here we go.
Okay. And Abe.
Cool, I don't even know what that is. Run. Time. It's a really short dungeon. Just gonna leave this unguarded? Okay.
Enemy sighted.
Okay.
Take him out. My turn.
Come on, I can get all three.
Another chance.
There we go.
Right.
My turn. Hostile.
See, I'm good.
Now's our chance.
I'll handle it.
Seriously, game.
My turn.
Leave it to.
Too many
I'll
enemies.
handle
Go. Go.
Broken.
it. Okay.
My turn.
Right.
Die.
No time to.
Am I over leveled? No, wait, that's not possible. You can't be too strong for this area. I mean, I'm playing on easy.
Enemies ahead.
My turn.
Go.
But man, there's like,
Leave it to.
Okay.
you know, it just occurred to me I never actually played this one on easy.
My turn.
Okay.
The other ones I played on easy.
I did it.
Oh, that sounded really
Enemy
good.
sighted.
Okay.
Take him out. Go.
I get Gale finally. Cool.
Right.
His last ability.
My turn.
My turn.
I've never gotten why there are so few
Okay.
so few crafts in this game.
Okay. Hostile.
Elliot, what the fuck?
Enemy sighted. Here we go.
My turn.
Oh, seriously, like, what happened?
Leave it to me.
Oh, right. Maki is
Okay.
needs some AoE stuff.
My turn.
Okay.
And even getting
Leave it to
static doesn't do anything to
Here we
her.
go. Another chance.
Stay on guard and don't
Man,
get.
it's like they realized how small this dungeon was, so they're just like, ah, we'll just fill it with a ton of enemies.
Leave it to me.
My turn. Done.
Good job, people.
Now's a chance. Let's get
Okay.
him.
A triple advantage.
Another chance.
That one.
I like how fast I can go through some of that.
Here we go.
Let's get this over with.
Please don't start yawning, Fee.
Go.
My turn.
Right.
Right.
Gotcha.
Oh, we haven't seen this one.
Sweet victory.
Well deserved one at that.
Well deserved.
Success.
Damn, they got a link up. Alright, I gotta get a drink real quick. Normally I have one next to me, but I'm like, where the fuck are my drinks? They mysteriously vanished. Mysteriously vanished. No, I just didn't move closer to my desk. Oh, yeah. Oh. That's good having some drink in me. God, that sounded weirder than I wanted it to be. What could possibly be the big boss we gotta fight? Excuse me. That's a big boy. Well, yeah, I can see why he wants it dead. Damn it. We got this.
Bring it on! My turn!
Die, everybody.
Okay.
Of course he doesn't have it.
Right.
Wait, what's hers?
My most powerful strike.
I didn't think I ever saw this.
Radiant breakdown.
Means I'm only missing Elliot's.
And over. My turn.
Go! Go!
Got it.
That seemed like it did no damage.
Too slow. My turn.
My
Damn
turn.
it. You guys are doing so good, too.
Here we go! Go!
I'll pick you up. Okay, that
Nice
was
work,
tough.
though. I did it!
Yeah, you can get overlapping lines if you do it that way. It's honestly one of my favorite things about Turbo Mode.
Well, that was...
You guys almost got it.
You know, maybe you should just stop worrying about trying to form a combat link with each other.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I can see why you'd really want to.
No. I don't want to hold our group back more than I already have.
You're really not. If anything, her Fee's combat link with Reen is gonna be way more broken.
I'd like to withdraw from active combat and take a more supporting role for the duration of this field study.
Uh-oh.
Huh? Why?
But Laura, it doesn't make any sense for you not to be in the thick of the fight.
You are literally the strongest member of this class.
Don't be ridiculous. If anyone should be benched, it's me. It makes sense when you consider what each of us brings to a fight.
No. My own immaturity is the cause of this.
Why are they fighting?
There's still a part of me that refuses to accept you, and this is the result.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I didn't think I was this narrow-minded.
You know what? We all got our problems. We all got our problems. Oh god, I just realized what one of the next quests is.
And I apologize for the distress my prejudice has no doubt been causing you.
Shut up.
I came to realize during my club activities that I still have a lot of maturing left to do.
Why don't you accept the Jaeger?
Laura.
As such, Reed, I wish to withdraw.
Denied.
Damn.
Actually, I'll be the one withdrawing from frontline combat.
Damn.
What?
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Reen?
This seems awfully sudden. What's your line of thinking?
I don't want to fight.
During all the battles we fought, one thing stood out to me. I couldn't help but notice that under ordinary circumstances,
I drink.
Laura and Fee's fighting styles complement each other perfectly.
Well, you think so?
Well, yeah.
Interesting. What do you mean?
I don't know.
Laura's the ideal knight, standing strong in the thick of the fight, dominating enemies with her blade.
Dominating other things too. Am I right, Schwarzer?
Then there's Fee, the ideal vanguard, overwhelming the opposition with her speed and creating openings for Laura.
That's why we throw Fee at the enemy.
During the practical exam, none of us should have stood a chance against the two of you.
Luckily, I brought my secret weapon.
When you put it that way.
A gun!
If they could form a combat link, they'd be virtually unstoppable.
They're alright.
Yeah, I don't think that's escaped you two either. That's why you keep trying to form a combat link, but there's something stopping you from connecting with each other.
You ever tried beating each other up? Always worked for me.
Whatever it is, it's been frustrating both of you this whole time.
Mm-hmm. It's exactly as you say.
Fight.
Okay, so, since that's how things stand, it makes no sense for you two to just give up and withdraw from combat.
Reading the speech would make more sense if you were actually wearing the school
Considering
uniform.
everyone's relative strengths and weaknesses, it makes the most sense for me to fall back. This way, you'll have more chances to work out whatever it is that's standing in the way of you forming.
I'm gonna sit in the background. Machias and Elliot, you'll be fine. Nah, they're gonna die.
You have my things.
We'll take you up on your offer then.
That's what I like to hear.
You really can be audacious sometimes, you know.
Exactly.
Just like you were with me and Eustace.
You think? I don't really think I did anything out of the ordinary.
I did remember to tell both of you to shut up.
That's so you, Reen, to not think anything of it. Still, thanks to you, there might be hope for these two after all.
Theoretical hope.
We'll do what we can.
But first, we need to get back to the hotel, right?
I gotta change my party lineup. Damn it. Nah, I think this will work out better. They both have second levels. Wait, no.
Leave it to me.
Right.
Okay.
I want to be Fee. Something wrong, Elliot? Huh. Where are we? Ah, a button. We really shouldn't be pressing random buttons. Reed, what did I just say? Oh shit, he doesn't have an. Ah, crap. Yeah, you wanna go?
We have nothing to fear.
Holy shit. Yeah, we need to get rid of that bat.
Leave it to me.
There we go.
My turn.
Right. Is everybody okay?
I think the best thing is, like, Laura just does way too much damage. Game? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I bugged the game.
Advantages are okay.
That was an interesting thing.
Got it.
My turn. Of course.
Wow, I used all of it.
My turn. Okay.
Right. You still have them.
Fee's speed is just insane.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Yeah, I did the bug again. Will this just keep playing? Oh my god.
I welcome all challenges.
Here we go.
Which one's this move?
My turn.
Right. Right.
My turn.
Is that an insta-kill move?
Success.
Okay, I think I figured out what's causing it.
There's a light.
Well, yeah, there's lamps
Sounds
everywhere.
getting louder too.
We must be getting close to the
Wait a
exit.
minute, who's been making sure these lanterns are still working? So I guess I'm like skipping over an audio trigger. So do I report this to my local government, or do I just pretend this hidden passageway doesn't exist? Oh, what nice music at Mater Park. Yeah, those ones that we used to break him out of prison. They're friends of yours from the old music academy. Yeah, you know what? Go say hi. The Crystal Garden. Damn, I can actually go in there? This place looks fucking cool, kinda. If it's closed, how did I get in here, bucko? Man, botanical gardens aren't that cool. I mean, like, some of them are. Like, if they got interesting layouts. Yo, Popcorn Man! Sorry, Fresh Juice Man. No. What? No. Ah, yes, the band of the 2 fiddle players and the fucking flutist. Nice striped plaid pants. Wow, Elliot, think about it. If you went to their school, you could have been as lame as these guys. Elliot! Wow, their run cycle's almost due to activate. Morris Ronan. I'm not even gonna try with that name. John Morrison. Ah, we're the crew. Oh, the Music Academy, huh? I heard the Music Academy sucks! Oh, hey, Luna. How's it going, friendo? I heard the Music Academy sucks. Not as cool as us Thor's military guys. Who don't wear... It's your birthday! Well, happy birthday, Luna. I thought I disconnected my controller for a second. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and spent it doing fun things. Unlike what I did today. Just boring adult things. I don't know what's going... You did? Happy to hear that. Hope you got a bunch of cool gifts. Of course, he's still practicing the violin. Man, birthdays are so weird, because, like, I don't do anything for my birthday anymore. I just kind of, like, go to work. So I just hope other people have fun times on their birthdays. I always feel bad asking off. Elliot, your friends are nerds. Just uber nerds. As a former viola player, I'm allowed to say that. Oh. Sounds like a threat. Awesome. I got 500 bucks. Actually, I got 500 rocks. Could you imagine living in a rock-based economy? So Luna, what kind of fun things did you do for your birthday? I'm curious. Since we're probably gonna be thrusted into cutscene hell for the next 8 hours. Reen studying the piano like his life depends on it. Shopping? I mean, that does sound fun if you're shopping for cool things. Dude, you went to an arcade?
Whoa, this is incredible.
That's what my friend did for his birthday, I think 2 years ago. He went down to... He went to like a giant arcade. Out of state. And it sounded so cool.
He could open a shop with all the instruments here.
But I didn't really have the money or the time to go with him, so I was like sad.
A piano, violin,
He got a hat.
wind instruments, a robust percussion section.
Yes, a lot of instruments, Laura.
I'm assuming the papers in the cabinet are all sheet music?
Exactly.
There's no way you can call this just a hobby.
He's Elliot.
Yeah, coming in here, this must look like some rabid obsession to you guys.
Elliot, this doesn't look like an obsession. This looks like half the stuff they chucked into Big Band.
You know, my mom was a pretty famous pianist.
That's right, because I remember her as the famous pianist.
Being raised around music like that, my sister and I ended up sharing her love of music.
And not your dad's love of violence?
Really?
Looking at all this, I can see why you decided to join the wind orchestra at the academy.
Exactly.
Still, why didn't you go to the same school as the people we met earlier?
Damn, Fee.
Fee?
Wait, Fee, that's not...
So, I made fun of the last chapter for, like, stealing Gaius' sort of whole character arc. Like, so we could focus on someone else. In this chapter, it's done a little better, where Elliot actually does manage to share the spotlight.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure this comes as no surprise. But I'd originally planned to attend the music academy.
Oh my god. You already said that!
Oh.
No, seriously. He said that earlier in the game, Marine. He told you that.
My sister and I grew up listening to our mom play the piano.
And our dad, who is just like a box, apparently.
Dad was more the strong, stoic type. He didn't know much about music, but he was head over heels in love with her.
Stoic? Elliot, are we talking about the same guy? Why does your mom just look like your sister?
Our home was always filled with the sound of music, and it kept our family smiling together.
Especially young Elliot, who is apparently looking at the ceiling.
But 7 years ago, Mom got really ill. Eventually, she passed away.
Okay, story writers. What is with your obsession with having sad backstories involve dead parents?
After her death, my sister and I both wanted to follow in her footsteps.
Like, I want somebody to name a single character that has a tragic backstory that does not involve one or two parents dying. Or being dead.
She enrolled at the music academy and began working toward a career as a pianist. Naturally, I tried to do the same.
But
Dad
no.
wouldn't hear of it. It's one thing to have it as a hobby, but the idea of a man of the Empire making his living through music is absurd.
Olaf, what is with your very broad shoulders?
No matter how hard I tried to convince him, he just shook his head and refused to listen. Then he started recommending one military academy after another, trying to push me toward a career in the army.
There are multiple military academies? I kind of assumed it was just Thor's.
Eventually, I didn't have much choice. I had to give up my dream of attending the music academy.
Dad is not even looking at Elliot if you're looking at that picture correctly.
I hated him for it. I really did.
Anyone got the world's smallest violin?
I'm no good at fighting. Never have been. I'd get smoked in a real war.
Good thing there are no real wars coming up.
But after some research, I found one academy, Thor's, offered plenty of music-related classes. And that about half of its graduates end up in careers outside the military.
Joins military academy, doesn't join the military.
In the end, I met him halfway and chose to enroll at Thor's.
Honestly, Thor's should have been the first academy he suggested, because despite the fact that multiple people don't actually go into the military, Thor's is apparently a prestigious academy that carries a lot of weight. This would like be saying, like, he wanted to go to music school. His dad pushed him a bunch of normal colleges, and one of them was, and he decided on Harvard, and his dad reluctantly accepted.
Kinda pathetic, huh? You've all got great reasons why you're there at the academy.
Ooh, wait, I forgot to ask this, Luna. What kind of stuff did you get for your birthday?
Then there's me, who'd rather be
I
on
keep
a
going
stage
back
than
and
in a
forth between
battlefield.
asking questions in the game.
Couldn't go
Sorry
against
about
my dad.
that.
For a while, I
It kinda
started to
happens
think
when I have a
that maybe
cutscene
my
to make
passion
fun
for
of.
music had kind of cooled off. But
Lot
I'm
of
still
figures.
full of regrets about the music academy and the summer festival concert, so I guess it hasn't.
I don't usually like, people ask me what I want for my birthday, and I never give them a straight answer, because I know what I want. But, like, I don't want to explain to my parents what I want. I usually buy myself birthday presents. Like this year, I bought myself a bed. Oh, and my friends give me cool stuff.
Oh, I wish I could just crawl into a hole right now.
So that's how you ended up at Thor's.
Yep, his tragic backstory.
I had no idea.
It's not that tragic.
Do you regret it?
Luna, I hope you have all the shelf room for your figurines. That's my one prayer.
Coming to Thor's and all?
I'm running out of
Huh?
room.
Of course not. Why would I?
So, you don't?
No.
Life at the academy keeps me busy, but I still have time to perform with the wind orchestra after class is out. And I feel like I really broaden my horizons every time we go on a field study. Honestly, I feel like I get more out of Thor's than if I had just enrolled at the music academy without much thought.
So Elliot's kind of a weird case, where his character development kind of just happens. And I can't say it feels rushed, but it's like really weird.
Maybe it's because whether I decide I want to be a musician or do something else totally different.
Like, I've never seen a character arc where the character arc isn't highlighted until the end. Like,
I'll at least have the chance to choose what I want without
this is
someone
like
deciding
the
for
end
me.
of his arc, his big speech about like what he's learned, like he doesn't regret this. But like, there are no leading moments to this. There is some like scenes that imply he's struggling with this, but he kind of just comes to his own conclusion. It's really odd.
Elliot.
Wow, you've really given this a lot of thought.
You really are strong, Elliot.
And I don't even think that's like a bad thing. I actually kind of like that. It's not like he needs a lot of outside pressure. He just kind of figures it out.
I wish I thought so too. I still feel jealous when I see my friends who went to the music academy putting their heart and soul into their music.
Like, such a weird thing.
But even with that, I've got no regrets about coming to Thor's. None at all.
Good boy, Elliot.
Besides, if I hadn't come, I never would have met you guys, would I? I regret
Aw.
that way more.
He's our friend.
How can you say that with a straight face?
No, he just likes you guys. What?
Maybe he's just oblivious.
I didn't think I was saying anything particularly embarrassing.
No.
I'd figured that most people would blush saying something like that.
What, that you got friends?
Still, this is Elliot we're talking about. He can get away with it.
What does that mean?
You're the last person who should be saying that, Reen. Actually, I just remembered. I guess I do have one regret after all.
I regret not punching you in your stupid face, Reed.
Oh?
What is it?
Remember the summer festival concert my friends said they're going to be performing in? Back when my mom was still alive, she performed in it. And my
Aw, he
sister
wants to
played
play
it
in the
5
summer
years ago,
festival too.
So I was really hoping that I'd be able to take the stage there one day too.
Okay, nobody better hurt Elliot. He's a precious child. He's our friend. Oh, he's even gonna stay with his sister for the night. Bet Machias wish he could stay there too. I love that everyone has the same walk cycle. Okay, game, you gotta decide on voice acting. That's gonna become way more of a problem later on. Trust how big the city is. I mean, that's kind of all living in a big city is, I bet. Like, I don't live in a big city, but it took me, like, a couple years before I learned where all the nooks and crannies of the town I currently live in is. And then they go and change a bunch of shit. God, there's, like, a bunch of stuff on this big empty field, and I'm, like, annoyed. Fee, you gotta stop sitting up on high places. Oh my god, are we already gonna see it? Alright, guys. Everybody get ready for probably one of the most ridiculous series of animations you're gonna see in this game. Oh, the infamous fight. Infamous is not bad, but like, you'll see. Yeah, still a guy on a bench. Dude, parks are scary at night. Put a socket at Machias. Oh, I actually have to control. What the hell are you doing out here?
Ah, what a pleasant evening.
It's pretty relaxing.
No denying those two have some surprising similarities.
Wait a minute, you two are still here? How long is this date you've been going on? Yep, looking at that fire pole. Oh, he's drunk. Are you also drunk, sir? Nah, he's fine. Alright, hope everyone's got their,
I don't see any people in this part of the park.
I'm fine with here if you are.
let them fight.
All right, Fee. Here are my conditions.
Please do not hurt the gazebo.
If I win this duel, I want you to tell me about your past. Your personal history.
Huh?
At first, there was something about your strength that I couldn't bring myself to accept.
What are you talking about?
From the moment we first met, I could tell you were holding back.
Everyone... Okay.
And considering your build, your combat proficiency is extraordinary.
Yeah, it's almost like being trained on the battlefield turns you into a good soldier. What?
It's simply too far removed from what I've come to know through following the way of the sword.
No doubt.
Well, yeah, sometimes you have to kill.
Really? Yeah. All things considered, Fee's strength is totally improbable for someone her size.
To add to that, you were once part of a Jaeger Corps.
You know, you guys keep saying this, but like... Really? In this world?
I can't say I've ever thought of the Jaegers in a particularly favorable light. If one defines knighthood as the way of the virtuous, How can the path of the Jaeger be seen as anything but corrupt?
Ah, yes, that makes sense.
I came to believe that because we'd been raised with such strongly opposing values, I could not accept you.
Well, that just sounds terrible, Laura.
However,
You're my friend.
after hearing Elliot's story, I asked myself again why it was that I felt such resistance to fighting alongside you.
Good thing Elliot's story brought these two closer together. He's not even in this scene.
I tried to ascertain my own feelings, slowly and carefully.
Oh.
And that was when I finally realized,
That punching each other's the only way to solve this problem.
during all these months we spent together, I've known deep down that you were worthy of my trust.
Aww.
Our values had nothing to do with that judgment. It came from my heart alone.
Audible gasp.
But in my stubbornness, I refused to acknowledge
Nobody's
that
gonna
one
get that
simple
one.
truth. In my heart, I had already deemed you worthy of trust. Yet in my mind, I still couldn't see past our incompatibilities.
What?
I suspect that contradiction was what prevented us from using our Arcus to fight as one.
So, that's how it was. Did you know about this?
Yeah, I noticed during our fight with that monster earlier.
Ah, yes, I also noticed it.
You weren't the only one who thought we couldn't get along.
What?
You live your life so honestly.
Okay, my first time playing this, I thought the twist was gonna be like, Fee's Jaeger Corps killed Laura's mom or something. Like, no joke. That's what I thought this was going to be about. I didn't actually realize it was going to be as simple as ideological
I
clashes.
guess somewhere along the way I'd given up on you ever accepting me.
I see.
But Fee, you are an adorable little munchkin.
Still. What does this have to do with wanting to know about my past? Why do you want to know?
I want to fight.
It's very simple, really.
Sure.
I want to know because I like you.
Makes sense. Reaction shot?
What are you?
I find it frustrating when I'm not able to understand those I've taken an interest in or have a high opinion of.
This could almost be read as a love confession if it wasn't this game.
I felt like this several months ago with Reem, and I feel the same way now.
Alright, Laura.
That's why I want to know your history. I want to know what shaped you into who you are now.
Remember, boys and girls, instead of confessing your love to somebody, go up to them and say that you want to know their history.
That said, this is simply an act of self-indulgence.
Okay, don't actually do that unless you're challenging them to some kind of duel of the fates that's going on right here.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Asking for someone's history might get the shit kicked out of you.
I'm not sure what to say.
Yeah, Machias, I'm not even sure why you're in this scene.
That's our Laura, all right.
You really are something else.
Yeah.
It's fine. I don't mind telling you. But taking your spoils by force is the Jaeger's way through and through.
Is it?
Is that okay with you?
It's fine.
Laura, what happens if you lose? We haven't established confirmed rules here.
Because I have no intention of thinking of my reward as a spoil of battle. I'd much rather consider it an honor, bestowed for a hard-won victory.
Semantics, really.
Fine by me.
You just talk things out. Why do you even need to fight now?
Machias, the voice of reason. God, Reen, it's your stupid laugh.
All right, I'll officiate your duel.
How does one officiate duels between these
Neither
people?
of you need to hold anything back. If I think it's getting too dangerous, I'll step in and stop the fight.
With my tiny ass blade.
Very well.
Thanks.
Alright, people, get ready for some ridiculousness.
Go!
Oh my god, it's starting.
Shatter! Target locked.
have no words for this. It's just a fight.
Impressive.
Same to you.
It would take a... Okay.
Won't hold back.
So the reason I'm laughing at this is because they managed to do a much better fight scene with in-game assets back in the Sky games, and this just looks ridiculous by comparison. If you want to know which fight I'm talking about, it's like Lloyd versus Joshua back in SC? They were gonna murder each other.
I couldn't even tell who won. What about you, Reen?
I feel bad saying this after volunteering to be the judge,
I don't know who won either.
but as far as I could tell, it was a draw.
Reen, you are the worst judge ever.
Really?
Well, I suppose it is what it is.
Yeah, he's dead.
I'll simply have to continue my training and challenge you again another time.
Yeah, beat him up.
And don't forget, I still wish to duel you as well.
Damn it.
Wait, why me?
Honestly.
She's gotta make sure you're
Actually,
strong.
I lost this one.
What?
Huh?
How?
Jaegers are at our best when we fight at night. The darkness gives us an edge. But even after I threw out a flash grenade, the duel still ended in a draw.
Wait, you actually threw one out?
If we'd fought during the day, I would have lost.
Actually, maybe not.
That's
She has a point.
Well then.
very well. I'll accept this victory.
Me and my long boots that I just realized she's wearing this whole time.
Well, anyway.
I guess the two of us should go for a little stroll then.
I don't mind if you listen. Is that fine with you, Laura?
What?
I have no objections. We're all in this together.
Sounds like a threat.
Okay.
Long ago...
I used to be part of a Jaeger corps called Zephyr.
No, I'm not doing the joke. Trouble with the trolley!
Before that, my earliest memories are of explosions and battlefields.
I'm gonna my... Uh-oh.
I found myself wandering in a war-torn hotspot on the outskirts of some country I never even knew the name of.
That's right, Fee is a war orphan.
Jaeger corps threw themselves into battle for the highest bidder day after day, while I wandered alone. The man who eventually took me in called himself the Jaeger King.
Fee looked exactly the same as when she was a child.
He was the leader of Zephyr, a pretty famous Jaeger corps.
Good thing we're never gonna meet this guy again.
He was middle-aged, crafty, stubborn, and lucky. He always seemed so carefree, but he never let his guard down.
I don't know if those traits all fit together.
To me, though, he was the closest thing to a father I've ever had.
After my dad was killed in the war.
The other members of Zephyr had their quirks, but they were all nice to me.
Especially, who the fuck are you guys? They couldn't even include the CG to have the two members of Zephyr we actually meet? Spoilers, it's not the female member. God, those two are awesome, though.
As time went on, I started helping with the cleaning, the cooking, the packing.
The gun.
During my free time, they started teaching me all kinds of skills I'd need to survive on the battlefield.
A little diamond dog she was.
One thing led to another, and I ended up fighting in my first real battle. I was 10, I think.
What the fuck? You were less than 10 years old in those flashbacks?
The boss was reluctant, but after the others persuaded him, he made me a full-fledged member of the group.
Luckily, Oh, that's fine, Luna. I don't mind if you're just here to watch and listen to me make fun of things. I don't judge or I don't care how people enjoy my streams. I guess as long as I'm not asking questions, which I really wasn't, so like, yeah, you're perfectly fine. Even then, I tend to answer my own questions anyways.
For the next few years, we lived and fought together.
Just enjoy my streams however you want to.
I even picked up a nickname like some career Jaegers do. Sylphide.
Which is the name of her ultimate attack, her S-craft.
We roamed all across the continent together. There were hard times. Times when we thought we might not live through the night, but we always did.
Together.
Until last year, when our boss died. It was a clash with another Jaeger Corps, the Red Constellation.
Another really cool name.
People used to say they were the only other Jaeger Corps in West Zemuria who could match us.
What about East Zemuria?
Their leader, a guy they called the War God, had been on bad terms with our boss for years. Eventually, the War God and the Jaeger King decided to settle things with one big duel.
One big punching fight.
They kept going for 3 days and 3 nights. In the end, they both fell.
Keep that in mind. That's actually important.
After that, the Zephyr I'd grown up with disbanded. All the members who were left just kind of scattered. I don't know where they went.
That's tragic.
Then, just like that,
I was all alone.
I was alone again.
Man, that also we're gonna have to talk about.
I don't know what to say.
After that, you ended up coming to the academy?
Kinda.
Yep.
Sarah,
Just when I was wondering what I'd do next, Sarah showed up.
you gotta build a bear. I have never gotten one of those.
She said she'd been following the situation between Zephyr and the Red Constellation. That's how we first met.
Yeah, more than bears there, don't they? Don't they sometimes, like, have promotional stuff?
I told her about what happened, and she dragged me to the academy. She introduced me to the principal, and after that, well, you know the rest.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember there was some promotional stuff I
quite
thought
a
looked
history.
interesting. But what's Jaeger Corps? They're mercenary groups, basically.
Listening to you tell your story really brings into focus how limited my view of the world has been.
So, like, they're mercenary groups, but they're on the shadier side of the law. They'll do anything for money. Okay, so each of the different sagas have, like, their own version of, like, a mercenary organization that they introduce to the world. Liberal introduces bracers, which are basically mercenaries, but they only do good things. We get the police in Crossbell that are basically just bracers, but are police. Erebonia introduces Jaeger Corps, which are mercenary groups. Okay, Jaeger Corps are also kinda in Liberal and the other, are in Liberal and Crossbell, but we get more of, they're slightly more explored here. And also in they're explored in both games. And then, who are supposed to be on the darker side of the law, but, like, you meet a lot of good Jaegers. And then, Kuro introduces us to Spriggans, which are literally just bracers who are also sometimes evil. Is this order right? I bet it was pretty adorable. I haven't seen the show, but I've seen their figurines around, and they look pretty good. Dude, you got Rhyme from World Ends With You? I have that figurine. She's right up there, right next to Beaten Joshua. I pointed to it like you guys can see my shelves. We also got I have all 5 of the original cast members. And then I bought another Neku one recently. And I'm waiting for the Neo stuff to be released.
I feel like I finally know you.
Because there are a lot of characters from Neo I really liked.
There's still so much more I want to learn, of course, but at least this gives me a base to build on.
Yeah, the second Neku one I got was pretty expensive.
How about it? Care to mix things up a little?
But I really, really like it, because it comes with a fun little, The base he's on is really neat.
Oh. Let's do it.
For the Claude one? Cool. They're gonna fight us.
Now wait just a minute.
Machias, get your shotgun.
Known. I guess I've had this coming since the practical exam, huh?
Well, it's at your discretion, of course. I doubt either of us has the energy to fight at our peak.
But we'll give it a try.
I would pre-order more figurines. I'm just afraid that I won't be home to be...
You gotta be kidding me!
I won't be here to make sure that, like, I actually get them delivered to me. Chikorita plushie.
Come on. This is a good opportunity to see what they can really do, right?
Yeah. I don't have Chikorita. I have Totodile, though.
Let's just think of this as a little bonus for our field.
Because Totodile's my starter of choice for Gen 2.
Fine. But I don't intend to hold back, so I expect no less from both of you.
It's eating a berry? Oh, that sounds adorable.
You have my thanks.
Here we go.
I'm not going to hold back.
I don't do
Oh, wait, I have to place these two.
I'll handle it. Here we go.
One thing I do like about this... Oh my god, he died instantly.
This is so ridiculous.
Of course. Now, speed.
One thing I do like about this game is it will let you play as different characters and show them
Should've
off.
seen that coming.
When we fight together,
No one stands a chance.
Nice, they actually got that dialogue. Cool. Mini squishable. It's like you got... Yeah, sounds like you got a lot of good stuff.
we did it.
Uh-huh.
Well, now we're all gonna die.
You two. It's like they're off in their own little world.
I think we've just witnessed the birth of an unstoppable duo.
In my first playthrough, both of them were in my final party along with Elliot. Laura does 8 million damage. Fee cannot get hit if you build her correctly. Arena's very good at stalling, and Elliot can heal.
Hey, what are you four doing?
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, crap.
Uh-oh.
Students, are you from one of the local high schools?
Sure.
We received reports of a group causing a terrible racket in the park. What in Adios' name were you doing?
Friendly duel?
Please, sir, this isn't what it might seem like. There's a perfectly reasonable, though admittedly rather complicated explanation for all of this.
Just remember, if you and your friend are having a fist fight in the local park, explain it to the cops.
We're very sorry for any trouble we've caused. We tried to minimize the disturbance to others, but it seems we weren't totally successful there.
Run away!
Perhaps dueling in the park wasn't as good of an idea as it first seemed.
Maybe the underground tunnels would have been better.
You know, it's a little late for such deep insights. Besides, who do you think were the ones who started this?
I adore the character writing in this game. I am 100% serious. The members of Class 7 are the best. All of them are amazing.
Don't just act like you're some innocent bystanders.
I also love Machias. He's just the voice of reason. Boy, getting those levels with Reen are just gonna cause more and more brokenness.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
Nice.
I've got a little reward here for you.
Those are usually better than what you can buy.
Keep up the good work.
I'm trying, teacher. I'm trying. Ugh. Oh, great. Now we have to explain to Elliot what happened. Alright, Elliot. Check this shit out.
Huh? Are they all still asleep?
Now we're at the local jailhouse.
It's almost time for breakfast.
Oh, it's you, Elliot. Sorry, we didn't mean to keep you waiting.
Elliot, we're fucking hungover as shit. Tell your sister we'll be late.
What's wrong? You look exhausted.
You might say we had a pretty eventful night.
Yeah, I did. Machias just... Well, we kicked him out.
Look at these geriatrics.
Geriatrics?
On the other hand, as you can see, we have gusto to spare.
Yeah, that's what scares me.
Isn't that right, Fee?
And you call yourselves men.
Yeah, well, we're the ones that had to deal with the cops.
How can you two just waltz around like that after last night? Are you even human?
Oh, just calm down.
Machias is the most relatable member because instead of a martial arts discipline, he picked up the shotgun. That would be me in a world like this. Well, everyone else learned how to use the blade. Fuck off.
Wow, what the heck did you guys do last night?
Long story short, fuck the cops.
The two of you look like you've been chased around town by wolves, but Fee and Laura are all buddy-buddy now.
Yeah, we'll catch you up on that later.
We have to re-explain Fee's backstory.
First things first. Let's grab the list of today's tasks from the mailbox.
No, first thing first is a fucking breakfast. Reed, did your parents teach you anything? You gotta start your day with a balanced breakfast. Ooh. Candy bouquet. That sounds really cool. Ah, shit. You're talking about your birthday reminds me, I still have to visit my parents for my birthday. I promised to visit them the week of my birthday and I completely forgot. My mom said she'd make me lemon bars. Sounds like you had a really cool day. I'm happy. Happy for you. Yeah, my parents usually, like, bake me a cake or take me out to dinner. Had your first alcoholic drink? Ooh, what was it? My first was... God, I can't even remember. Didn't drink much of it. Probably smart. I come from a very alcohol-centric town, and I work in a very, an industry that is full of people that drink a lot, so... Just remember, drink alcohol in moderation. Unless you live in the city that I live in which case, bottoms up. I'm kidding, actually don't drink a whole lot, kids. I'm 100% kidding, do not become an alcoholic. That actually sounds pretty cool. Sorry, I had to take a drink real quick. Dude, your mom sounds really awesome. In laser tag. Do you guys even want to laser tag? God, I haven't been to laser tag in years. I almost went paintballing like a couple years ago, but I never did. Yeah, I haven't gone to like a laser tag place in like a long time, but me and my cousins and my brother had these like home laser tag like stuff you could use. We used to do that at my grandparents' house every once in a while. Your Build-A-Bear says hello. Tell him I say hi back. Bumper car. You guys sound like you had a great day. You guys must have went to like an amusement park or something. I forgot where I was going. I got distracted. Yeah, I can imagine that. Usually if I go to an amusement park, I will never hit the roller coasters after I eat. Or I just, like, won't eat, and I'll just go the whole day on roller coasters. It's an indoor place. There are, like, indoor amusement parks. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of those around here. I mean, the restaurant I worked at doubled as an arcade. At bowling? Ooh, I actually get to talk about the game for a second, because this side quest is interesting. Strega shoes, and this side quest is all about wearing a pair and walking around. If you played the Sky games, this is actually a sequel quest to that. Strega are also the favorite brand of Estelle. She mentions them a lot in the games. Also, bowling is a ton of fun. Must not make Persona 3 joke. Yeah. Oh, when Persona 3 comes to Steam, I might actually stream that. Yeah, they're somehow worse than the shoes he's wearing right now. I love Persona 3. The game hurts you. In a good way.
My turn.
And because it's Laura, we have to move around it. I love Persona 3. I genuinely think it's way better than 4. I think I'm in the minority of that, but I actually think, I mean, you can save them if you do the female route, and in my opinion, it ruins literally a lot of stuff. Well, you can't save him. Like all the games. I do too, it's just... How do I put this? I don't want to sound mean, but Persona 4 has a really bad pacing problem. Closest connection to 4. I mean, like, it's a lot of people's first Persona game. I mean, it was, like, I watched the anime first. I didn't play it until after 5. Because I watched, my experience with Persona was the Persona 4 anime, then I played Persona 3, and then I love the anime. Honestly, probably the best way to enjoy the content if you don't want to play like a 60-hour game. Not so much the Persona 5 anime. I don't really know what they did there. But yeah, it's a really good dub. I watched it when it wasn't completely dubbed. So I watched the first 3/4 of it dubbed, and then I had to switch to subs for the last 1/4 of it. Which honestly didn't hurt the experience, weirdly enough. It's like Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Switching didn't really like affect the way that I enjoyed the show. I just kind of got used to it. The Love Hotel scene. I like how in the anime when they're at Tatsumi Port or whatever, and they're doing the darts, they actually play the fucking Persona 3 battle music. If I taken 2,000 steps yet? My friends know the song. Okay, so like I hang out with a bunch of friends like every Wednesday normally. And they know the Persona 3 battle. Yeah, the King's Game scene. They know the Persona 3 battle theme because every time I pick the Persona 5 stage on Smash Ultimate, I always play Mass Destruction. Baby, 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 baby. Whoa. And that's because it's my favorite battle theme. God, I like to stream all of those, but Persona 3 and 4 got some parts that are kind of dull. So Persona 3 is a depressing game. Take over. I like that one. I think all the battle themes are alright, are pretty good, but I don't know, Persona 3's has just been my favorite. Probably because it's called Mass Destruction. And also because I've heard the Persona 5 ones way too much recently. Also, Mass Destruction just fits. Playing Smash. It's one of the few times I pick music when I play a stage in Smash. Okay, we have to be at the 2,000 steps. Oh, wait, actually. I have stuff I need to do. Kids, don't do this. But I desperately need cash. I remember doing this a lot in Sky. Oh yeah, fun fact. So this last type is just money from monsters. In Sky, they do not exist. So you kind of have to, like, figure out. There's no kids in here. But I need weapons. I don't like those stat downs. I can handle a small drop. Some lighter alcohol. I mean, I drink light alcohol. I would try some hard ciders. Hard ciders and, there's like an alcoholic soda I tried once that was really good. But that's what I normally drink. Oh, I don't get a text box. Yeah, I don't remember where I got the alcoholic soda from, but I drink a lot of hard cider, if I do drink at all. Nowadays. But if I go to a bar, it's always rum and coke. Don't want to overdrink? Yeah. I have a problem with that sometimes where I'll just drink a lot. Like, I drink a lot of soda, but if I was like... Because I used to go out with friends. Some of those people really drank. I accidentally sold her shoes. Oh, nope. I don't want to get rid of that speed up. You do drink a lot of soda. I drink a ton of
I'll
soda.
handle it.
Here we go.
You just don't want to get drunk. You didn't get drunk. Forced. Getting drunk is kind of fun. But I used to drink more because I used to have a friend who drank a lot, and then I used to work with a complete alcoholic. Had cheese fries for dinner. I had, it actually sounds really good. I had brats from a local place. We're looking for a cat. An Outback Steakhouse. I haven't been there in a while. You got some ice cream. Dude, it sounds like you just had one hell of a day. Fine, no. For free. Can't underestimate cats. Must be like a birthday tradition. Probably is. As a kid, we used to do stuff for me and my brother's birthday. Had nice encounters with the retail workers at the mall. That's nice. Behemoth of a shake. And you're making me hungry with all this talk. I'd go up to my local mall more often, but please don't milk the cat. She had actual brownies and cookies in it. That actually sounds like something that we have up here. Yeah, you get something like that when you go to Culver's. You can get custard with cookie dough and brownies and stuff inside of it. I always just get M&Ms. Okay, well, I have an outlet mall in my home city. That kind of sucks. So I have to go out of town to a kind of nice one. But, like, it's a lot of clothing stores. The leader of the cats. The leader of all the cats in the Orsta district. They call him Mr. Tittles. You got a Shake Shack? God. The only cool thing we have in town is a mini golf course. It's not as cool as the mini golf course we have in other towns. They shut down the cool one, though. We used to have this one mini golf course that had a fucking dinosaur on it, and it was dope as shit. They sell toys at Five Below. I've never been. We got one in town. You gonna fight us? Sonic ones, you say? Five Below rocks. Fee got hurt. Such an adorable little cat. Wow. I have no words. I mean, I could have. Fee very clearly has a cat motif going on. The legendary. God, I wish I had an affinity to cats. Then I could get one. It prevents it from knocking stuff off my shelves. Yeah, it sounds like you had a ton of fun. I'm surprised you still have energy left. I would have passed out after that day. We'd never go shopping together. Yeah, that's probably wise. I actually like... If I go shopping, it's always... I always get good stuff. Oh, we actually got to the port this time. Wait, hold on. Travel district. I gotta check something. How if I actually knew anything? This hasn't happened yet. See, shopping would be worrisome. I'd be worried to go with a I'd be worried to go to convention with you, Luna. I feel like you'd just be like, buy it, do it, do it. Speaking of that, so I have been on the hunt for like a couple of years for the Resident Evil 4 chainsaw controller. And on a whim, I stopped into a used game store today, and they had it for $300. So I updated my friend on the hunt, and he was like, do it, buy it, buy it, buy it, do it, do it, do it. I don't have the capital right now, so... That's how I imagine you'd be, Luna. Like, I just go look at figurines and be like, just do it. Buy it, buy it, buy it. Good friends. He is a good friend. I did not. I didn't have the money. I went grocery shopping today and I spent a bunch of my cash.
Being near water always helps me relax.
Oh yeah, your hometown is right on a lake, isn't it?
So I'll have to go back for it.
Esperanza?
I believe it means hope.
In what oh, Spanish? I told my friend. You love the feeling of water. I do like water. But I live near rivers, so...
Wow, this is a big one!
Like, rivers and lakes are my jam.
Wow, this is a big one!
I haven't gone swimming in forever. I never have time in the summer to go to, like, a water park.
That's a catch.
Maybe next summer I'll go do some fun stuff by the water. Your aunt has a pool? I used to know some people that had a pool. But I used to go, when I was a kid, I used to go to the local YMCA. You're awful in heat. And then there was... And then we got an outdoor pool that's kind of small. See, I have to be good in heat because I walk everywhere. Same with cold. No matter how hot or cold it gets, I will go to say your city. Probably not. Not a good idea. Really toxic. I mean, it's not, but like, I always try to make sure I don't say anything that gives away where, like, even remotely where my location is. That's mostly out of just safety. I don't think... Somewhere in Virginia. Ooh, you're all the way on the East Coast. Damn. Lived in Georgia? Oh, wait, that's way down south. Ah. That explains. Well, it sounds like you're living with the better parent. Didn't even wish you a happy birthday. God, that must suck. Despite both of my parents, I know where they are. Both of them wished me a happy birthday. Which was odd, because I'm like, guys, only one of you needs to wish it. I know both of you did. Oh, I also had to thank them, because they gave my address to my grandparents, so I got to open my card from them, like, the day after my birthday, which was super nice. And so I have to thank them for just... I have a lot of stuff to do. Crap. All the way on the East Coast. Man, I have another friend that lives all the way out in the East Coast. Oh, that's tragic. I got a buddy in town that, despite the fact he is vaccinated, he's gotten COVID, I think, twice. Which was really sad, because, like, 1 week we were going to hang out, and then he got COVID, and I was like... Got it once. I have not gotten it. The worst I got was, I got knocked on my ass from the vaccine. Like, it knocked me flat. For, like, a whole day. Yeah, like, so I got the vaccine through my work, my previous job, and I woke up the next morning, and I was, from my second shot, and I was like, you know what, my legs are feeling like crap, but I'm perfectly fine. So I walked my 40-minute walk to work. I got to work, and I literally could not stand up. Like, I genuinely went home and just died. Like, I had to call my friend to pick me up. I could not leave the building. My supervisor at the time was not happy with me, as I learned the day after. Because I went home sick that day, and so did someone else. And the manager on duty was not happy with us, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? We were sick. Got Discord Nitro. I just got regular Discord.
Advantage is ours. My turn. Got it. And open. Go. My
Which
turn.
I barely use. Well,
Right.
I use Discord, just not a whole lot.
And open.
Mostly to keep track of some of my friends.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Here we go.
I've noticed a lot of streamers I watch, because I watch a lot of VTubers on.
My turn.
You get the free trial.
Okay. Done.
I mean to try it, just to see what it is. But I've noticed a lot of people I watch have Discords. And I'm always wondering, like,
We have nothing to
My
fear.
turn.
man, these people must have a lot of free time if they are able to keep up running a Discord. Like, could you imagine if I had one? Like, would you guys even want that?
Watch out, guys!
Actually, that would probably help announcing when I'd be streaming, now that I'm thinking about it. Come on down to my Discord, where I get to post all about wrestling.
My turn. Of course.
My turn. My turn.
True.
Here we go.
See, because I try to post on Twitter, but I'm not the best at remembering whether to post or to like remind people that, like, yeah, I have a Twitter, I just like barely use it. Dude,
That looks like a tough one.
This one's dangerous. Okay.
there are the number is growing.
Right.
Soon there'll be nothing more but Ren figurines. Dude, I thought they'd be gone last con I went to, but no, they're still there.
Here we go.
Oh, good. Rem figurine, not Rem figurines. Auto Tear is still busted. See, Miku makes sense. Like, I don't have problems with seeing, like, a lot of Miku figurines, because I know Miku's insanely popular, and, like, Miku's popularity's not going anywhere.
I wonder when that mechanism was made.
Also, a lot of them are really adorable, so...
I'm guessing a few hundred years ago at least. Probably during the Dark Ages.
Those were difficult times back then.
That post or pre-collapse? That's gotta be during the collapse.
Right. Right.
You forgot the name of the character?
We should keep going.
I did it.
Success. I spied treasure.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Go.
Of course.
I'll handle
We forgot the name of a figurine you
Spy
got.
treasure.
It's the girl with the bunny. I don't know the characters in that show.
Dangerous foe. Watch out. This is
I'll
a tough
handle
one.
it.
Are we sure?
Got it.
And open.
Go.
Because you gotta remember what my team is.
My turn.
Wait, don't they all have rabbits? Isn't that like the point of the show?
I'll handle it.
I don't actually know.
I'll handle it.
My turn.
Okay.
We're slowly watching Fee get more and more broken. They work at like a cafe. I don't
Enemy
remember.
sighting.
Okay.
Take him out.
You were right.
Got it.
And open.
Well, that's good. Means you remembered all along.
My turn. Another chance. Elliot.
Got it. Of course.
I never watched that show.
My turn. I'll handle it. Hopped out.
Not bad.
God, hell is your ability, Bucko? I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that show had figurines.
Enemy sighting. Go. Go.
I'll pick you up.
My turn.
Oh,
And open.
I was gonna say, I hope you liked it, but you must have if you got a figurine of it. You barely remember it. There's some shows like that for me too. All I remember is the bunny. That happens when there's too big of a gap for me between seasons.
My turn.
Yeah, the season for that aired a long time ago.
We should keep going.
Oh, what's that?
We have nothing to
I'll
fear.
handle it.
I was gonna like be like, why do you have a figurine if you don't remember the show? But I have a figurine from Occultic 9, and I barely remember that show.
My turn.
Of course.
I do remember the character I own, though.
Okay. Okay. Target's eliminated.
I did
You want to get into My Hero?
Success.
Well, be prepared for a pretty good opening act, pretty awesome middle, and its slow decline into what is going on with the writing.
We have nothing to
My
fear.
turn.
I like My Hero, but man, this final arc has really gotten
Okay.
something.
Is everybody okay? All right.
Hey, if you get into My Hero, that opens up the amount of merch you can buy. I got tons of stuff from it. Well, okay, tons. Let me check. Dude, Dabby's awesome. I love his design. Like, unironically, he's a fucked up design and I love it. He's like a Frankenstein's monster fire dude. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's a good thing. Your favorite being him, though? That makes sense. People like Dabby. Endeavor's a bitch. That's true. He's a bitch. He is a well-written character, but also a bitch.
My turn.
That is a controversial take right there.
My turn.
That is a pretty big spoiler, but yeah, Dabby's his kid.
My turn. Target's eliminated.
Endeavor being a bitch is kind of the reason Dabby is who he is.
This area's full of water.
We could swim.
I'll bet there's some way to drain it.
We could swim. Makes a lot
Let's
of
have a
sense,
look
though.
around then.
The advantage is ours.
My turn.
God. I could talk about the Endeavor arc for a while.
My turn.
Right.
Just the words, everybody clearly did not know what the fuck the author was going for. Is probably my first problem with that. Oh yeah, Bakugo's dead. He died recently. It came out of fucking nowhere. I'm not even kidding. I read it like the day the chapter dropped. And I was so confused.
You still have them.
I was like, did they just kill him off? What the fuck? Bakugo's like one of my favorite characters, even if the writing kind of screwed him up after a while.
Okay.
An opening. My turn.
My turn.
This weirdly might be my final party. This party's actually really good.
Hostile spotted. Okay.
An opening.
Can't believe Bakugo fucking died.
My turn.
Right.
I'll handle it. Got it.
An opening.
They even like had a character go up and like check his pulse. And they're like, yeah, he's fucking dead. It was so weird.
Now the chase. Let's get him. Here we go.
Right.
Right.
Oh, right, she has Brilliant Spin now.
Okay.
So Laura's even more broken. But I like My Hero. It's definitely gonna go down in one of those. It's definitely gonna go down as one of those shows where a lot of people are gonna have a lot of fond memories of it. Die.
I did it.
Yeah. He's fucking. Did I miss something? I did. Fuck. My Hero is so funny to me because, like, it's definitely gonna go down as one of a lot of people's introductions to anime, but, like, I have no idea what its reputation is gonna be like 5 years from now. They still revived him. People are already speculating how they're gonna do that. Sadly, I believe them on some of them.
My turn.
They've already pulled some bullshit out of their ass with their pseudo time travel character.
I'll pick you up. My turn. Right.
So there's a chance they can bring him back. Reed, catch the fish. Part of me doesn't want me to. Part of me wants to make sure they don't revive him. But also, like, my god, this final fight.
Is that a treasure chest?
Like, just get on with the final fight. Like, Jesus Christ. People complained it took forever for Luffy and Kaido to fight. But, like, Luffy and Kaido was awesome. That's cool. I didn't realize overall... Oh, right. The dub actually got there.
Goes on forever.
I should check who voices him.
My father sure gave us a real humdinger of a job to deal with.
I like Overhaul.
Well, I'm sure we must be getting close.
My turn.
I am the I was gonna say I'm the only Overhaul fan, but... Ellen Golf. That name does not sound familiar, weirdly enough.
Go!
My turn.
We did a good job. I liked Overhaul a whole lot.
I'll
Creepy Plague Doctor.
Here we go!
That's that.
He is the main villain of, like... See, I don't doubt that. I think I just don't know actors anymore because I don't watch dubs as much. Like, I genuinely did not know who voiced Deku in the dub until I saw him at a convention.
And open.
Go!
Starred in FNAF.
Of course.
Well, I guess there is voice acting there. I have knowledge of that series, just not a lot of knowledge.
Dangerous foe.
A worthy adversary.
My turn.
Please give me the upgrade to that ability. A lot of the Freddies.
My turn.
Of the 8 million Freddies. Wait, is he the one that is he Gregory? Is he the one in Security Breach?
My turn.
Who, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I've heard more parodies of that voice than I've actually heard the voice.
Go. I'll pick you up. Right. My turn. We should
Oh, he is? Greg? Oh.
Oh, what a nice looking treasure chest.
Gregory. Gregory, we've got a God, I was gonna do a fucking Rick impression there for a second. Ugh. God, I like that.
Spy treasure.
I could get up there.
We have nothing to
Here we
fear.
go.
I don't know what caused this, but like, I don't follow Five Nights at like all that head stuff. But for some reason, I fell down a rabbit hole of all of the meme audio files for Security Breach, and it was like
My turn.
fucking gold.
Right.
Here we go.
That's that.
Also, the speedruns of Security Breach. I don't know what it is, but they're kind of dope.
Enemies ahead.
Okay.
Have to fight.
Got it.
And open.
Thank you, SGDQ, for revealing that. That was awesome.
My turn.
Okay.
My turn.
My turn.
God, I watch a lot of speedruns, but I don't actually speedrun. I'm one of those people.
The advantage is ours.
My turn.
Go.
Of course.
Oh, and before anyone asks, no, the combat of this doesn't look much better in, if you happen to do, harder difficulties. Same. I love speedruns, don't get me wrong. I just do not think I could do them, even if I tried. Do I speedrun? That sounds like fun. My friend wanted to do the, can you beat Sonic Forces and still refund it challenge. You like falling asleep to speedruns?
My turn.
I like watching Pokemon speedruns. I don't know what it is. And it's only because keys are on. That man is a fucking legend.
You still have him.
Him, shenanigans, etiquette, like there are so many runners that I learned from SGDQ.
Of course.
No one stands.
I'd love to see that. I really would. I played a bit of Sonic Forces. I don't actually know who that is.
My turn.
If they speedrun Pokemon, I'd love to learn. A community I would love to get into for speedrunning would be Coliseum and XD Yellow Darkness. I'd love to see what the tech is for that.
My turn.
Big Punch Out? I've been meaning to get into Punch Out speedruns. They look like fun.
My turn.
Here we go. Okay.
Just trying around the whole franchise.
I did it.
Done.
That's kind of dope. I saw someone speedrun all of the Fallout games. That was cool.
Dangerous.
That was cool because I actually knew the New Vegas tech. Like, I can't do it. But, like, I actually knew it. Speedrun multiple games blindfolded. I still need to watch those for SGDQ. For the GDQs.
A worthy adversary.
Go.
Because, like, they do them, like, every year. And then I never, ever watch them. I did see the blind Pokemon Blue speedrun race they did. That one was great. Holy shit. Why do you have no SP? Or CP? Because they're really fucking good. Yeah, they're usually like the highlights of the events. We have to if you speedrun Punch Out. Like, they've perfected that shit.
You've been a wonderful audience.
My turn.
Oh, right, we don't have her.
My turn.
Yeah, I want to check out more, yeah, I want to check out more speedruns.
Here we go.
I weirdly watch a bunch in the horror genre, like Silent Hill, because, again, GDQ introduced me to Punchy, who is a fantastic human being. I love Punchy. Ooh, also, I also got into Legend of Zelda randomizers for Ocarina of Time, because of GDQ has, like, 2 really good runs that are, like, kind of interesting. Couldn't animate that. I love Punchy. His Silent Hill runs are top-notch. His Baba Is You one from a couple years ago, like, fucking some of my top favorite in terms of, like, speedruns. Crash runs. I don't think I've seen any Crash ones. Probably should, because I need to know who this mythical J-Hops person is that Kizaron always talks about. I've seen a few Spyro ones that looked really cool.
A dangerous foe. Stay on guard.
We just beat a dangerous foe, Maki. There's one guy.
My turn.
My turn. Off guard. Broken.
Yeah, speedrunning is so cool. Like, I fucking love speedrunning. Like, it looks so cool.
I welcome all
My
challengers.
turn.
I just suck.
Right.
My turn.
God, I think Reen's starting to get broken.
Of course.
I'll handle it. Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to get to that point where everyone has a lot of really good AoE moves. Man, GDQ's so cool. I learned all about Mort the Chicken. Awful block is best block. I don't care what anyone says. Arabian Nights. Super High Life. Did? I saw the speedrun that they did for GDQ a couple of years ago. And like, Mort the Chicken's cutscenes are like, somehow they feel like they're written in the modern day. Like, it was weird. Like, the gameplay looked terrible, but like, the cutscenes weirdly felt like they were ahead of its time. Nitro's been a channel I've been meaning to check out, because like I get recommended him a lot. I suspected. Oh look, the map's different. I need to find someone who covers old JRPGs. I need more old JRPGs to play.
My turn.
Okay.
Go.
Okay. Target's away.
Covers platformers. Then I bet he's covered the best platformers of all time, which are the Gex games. Oh, I love Gex.
That looks like a tough one.
This one's dangerous. Okay. Got it.
And open.
Fun fact, I have worn my cool Gex shirt twice to conventions. And both times
My turn.
I've gotten people being like, hell yeah, Gex. Gex is just my favorite meme ever. None of us have played these games. Of the Silent Hill games.
Okay.
Maybe that's why I recently got him recommended, because I've been
And open. Go.
doing independent research on the Silent Hill
My
games.
turn. We should keep going.
And what I learned is that the Silent Hill comics kind of sound awful. Ooh, Clock Tower being
I
declared
welcome all
about.
My
challengers.
turn.
Always been interested. Clock Tower looks cool.
I'll handle it.
I only have 0 arts, so I might as well just...
Right.
Okay. Now.
And open. Right.
I did watch someone stream Clock Tower 3. And I have seen a bit of Clock Tower 1, but not enough to, like, know what's going on. Showing it back to me.
Here we go.
Right.
My turn.
My turn.
Ghost Head?
And open.
I've never heard of Ghost Head. You know what I want? I want somebody to do a video on Grabbed by the Ghoulies.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Looks awful. I want people to remember Grabbed by the Ghoulies. That game sucked, but
Oh, there's the exit.
people need to remember it.
We're finally there.
Let me rest. I should probably save real quick. Yeah, this might actually just be... Ah, so it's a Sierra game. That's why I can't stream point-and-click adventure games. I'd be afraid of that happening. Cool, you soft-locked yourself, you piece of shit! Ooh, that sounds bad. I remember I accidentally soft-locked myself in a game called Broken Age, because I didn't write down, I didn't write down the solutions. A girl possessed by a ghost. Wait a minute, that's just like Clock Tower 2 or whatever. With Bates? Yeah, Broken Age was a game. I, for the most part, liked it. But I don't know. I didn't think its part 2 was as strong as part 1. And its story was really weird. Ghost Town was the original title. Ah, okay. So I have seen Clock Tower 2. And Bates is the best character. Interesting. Mopkies, you're inviting us into your home? Ah, Mopkies. Some fish and chips at a nearby pub. That's very strange because, this game is clearly based on Germany. Huh. Interesting, I didn't know that. I just know Bates kicking things. That's all I remember, because it was great. The capital's yeah, so like, Erebony is clearly supposed to be Germany. Fish and chips is English. Calling a little girl a bitch. Yep, that's the one I watched. I saw a full playthrough of this, and the people playing it only liked Bates. Wait, did they also get hot dogs? Shit, is that the fucking Clock Tower game with the Clock Tower poster? That where if you examine it, she just goes, "This isn't a game!" It's still greasy comfort food. That's fish and chips and hot dogs for you. Also, you motherfuckers got a very... Oh, I guess it's a pretty big order. You don't know. I'm trying to remember where that gift comes from. There's like a Clock Tower game that has like a Clock Tower poster in it. And if you examine the poster, the character just goes, "This isn't a game!" Comes back to the old house. Do you dumbasses know fish and chips is not an appetizer? Like, it's a meal. You get it with your local fucking... But you get it with a drink. These fucking dumbasses. With Jennifer and Scissorman. With the Scissorman. I don't know Clock Tower, but I do know Nightcry. Because I saw a very good speedrun of it at GDQ one year. Clock Tower. Okay, I actually have seen someone stream Clock Tower 3. And they literally titled the stream, Clock Tower 3 is not the least bit funny. Because it's ridiculous. Like, it's so goofy. Alyssa!
Hey, there's a photo.
Oh look, the voice acting's back.
Oh, that.
Does Machias also have a dead
Aw,
mom?
Look at cute little Machias there.
Magical girls in horror. Yeah, she's got weird magic powers. I don't fucking know what's going on. It's weird.
He looks like he had such a sweet disposition.
Little Machias looks like me. You can't take a good photo.
Yeah, before he grew up to be a stubborn old nag.
Stop nitpicking people's old family photos! Honestly.
No, that's the fun of going into someone's house.
The governor looks the same as ever, though.
He still looks as tall and dead.
Is that woman next to him your older sister or something?
Wow, Rain, wow.
Close enough. She was a cousin on my father's side of the family. Since she lived quite close, she often came to visit.
Sure, cousin.
Our family was just my father and I, so having her around was a big help.
What about your mom?
The way you speak about her seems to imply you no longer see her.
Dead.
Did she get married and move away?
She died. Around 6 years ago.
Oh.
Damn.
I see. And that has something to do with why you hate the
Oh, yeah.
nobility, right?
It just occurred to me, yeah, Madoka is horror. I don't know, the show ever always put me to sleep.
So...
Machias, what happened to your mom?
I never really planned on telling anyone about this. But considering all we've been through, I suppose it's time I told you a little more about me.
Oh yeah, I forgot Machias also gets his time to shine here.
It's a long story, but would you hear me out?
Keep seeing Kyuga and laughing.
Of course.
QB feels like he would make a very good plushie, but I don't want to buy him.
Absolutely.
Glad to.
Thanks. Sis was 9 years my senior. Beautiful, kind. To me, she was in every sense the ideal woman.
Weird way to talk about your cousin, but okay.
Now, as I said earlier, we're a family of commoners through and through.
Bunch of just common men.
But my father proved to be a very capable government official.
Very capable at war crimes.
And eventually, he was promoted to an important government position, where he started to make a name for himself. Honesty and integrity are a core part of his work ethic.
Gotta sign that
Of course,
contract.
he made his fair share of enemies.
No, Madoka, don't sign the contract.
But after seeing success in a number of major projects, he gained a reputation both inside and outside the government.
Luna, don't sign the contract. It's evil.
My mother died when I was still young.
Oh, okay.
But Sis happened to live around here and ended up helping us in more ways than I can count.
Machias looking so happy. His sister looking kind of dead. His dad looks like he's ready to start fighting somebody.
Since she was his niece, my father always made a fuss over her. And even though she didn't live in the same house, she was like a real sister to me, and a real daughter to my father.
Don't know why she didn't just move in.
I was always so proud of her. As a child, she was practically my idol. And as you'd expect, she had countless admirers among the men of the city. But for all her popularity, she was always level-headed and sensible. So I never felt I had anything to worry about.
She wouldn't fall in love with the wrong guy.
Until he appeared.
Damn!
He was one of my father's subordinates at City Hall.
So covers are. Okay, maybe I have to check these out. I love old RPG Maker games, even if, like, I don't think they have the greatest quality.
Though unlike him, he was a noble by birth.
Evil noble!
A man of high rank, too. The heir of a count.
A count of evil!
However, he had none of the arrogance or haughtiness one usually associates with the nobility.
He was a cool dude.
When I met him myself, he came across as an honest and loyal man.
Ooh, Lisa. That's a good one. Depressing as hell, though.
He met Sis when Dad introduced him to her one day.
I mean, not so much like, the painful and the joyful, but Lisa the First? Oh, boy.
And eventually, the two of them fell in love and began a relationship. Despite the difference in
Lisa the First I can't play, it's too sad.
As a child, I was frustrated beyond words. But even I had to admit that the two of them made a good couple.
I have a feeling that doesn't surprise you. Not really.
And Sis seemed so happy when she was with him that I had no choice but to let it go. And
I want to replay the painful. I don't think I could finish it again. Yeah, Luna, that doesn't surprise me. I don't know why.
Time went on and they became engaged, with Dad acting as the go-between.
But the painful is really good. I don't know if I ever played the joyful. I think I beat painful once. I don't know if I could do it again.
And that's when everything started to fall apart. His family couldn't have been more blatant in their attempts to undermine the relationship.
Aww. Why are they eating bread over there?
Apparently, one of the four great houses, House Cayenne, proposed an arranged marriage on short notice.
Why are they eating bread?
And the Count's family were up in arms at the thought he might choose to take a mere commoner as his wife. Since my father held an important post, they were limited in how shamelessly they could try to sabotage the marriage.
The bastards!
They began to harass and threaten her in secret every way they could think of. They made her life a living hell.
Oh, how dare they!
Maybe she didn't want to cause trouble for the man she loved, or perhaps she did it out of consideration for my
Cosplay's
father.
buddy? Ooh. I bet like 6 people knew who you were cosplaying.
But all that time, she chose to endure it alone.
Good character. I like Buddy.
She never discussed it.
I like Buddy's design. She's got a
Finally,
knife.
It became so crushing that she took her own life.
One vendor knew.
It was only afterward that my father and I learned what had really happened.
See, that's the best way to cosplay. Do it for
It
yourself.
seems that at the very last, he had chosen to betray her love for him.
Ooh.
But I told her, he said. I told her I'd treasure her as my mistress instead if she'd just accept that we couldn't be married.
That noble piece of shit.
I just don't understand it. Why would she take her own life?
Machias' dad went full fucking just chokeslammed his ass.
After that, my father seemed to redouble his efforts. It was like watching a machine kick into high gear.
Remember, kids, if you're in an arranged marriage but you love someone else, don't tell the person you actually love you'd make a good mistress.
With the help of his ally, Chancellor Osborne, he was able to wrest control of City Hall from the noble.
A lot of good lessons. See, I guess he isn't that bad, but also telling the person you're in a relationship with, I can't marry you, but you'd make a good mistress, is kind of the worst fucking thing in the world.
Then, 4 years ago, he was appointed to his current position as governor of Heimdall.
Like, that's like the straw that broke the camel's back.
And that's how the Regnitz family came to be where it is.
Because my cousin committed suicide because of a noble.
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, that's a fucking really depressing ass story.
So that's why you started hating nobles?
Yeah. I was so furious at Sis's death. My hatred needed to be directed at someone. Anyone.
To be fair, though, the nobles are the cause.
First I blamed her fiancé, then his family, and the family of the Duke who tried to intervene. In the end, I just hated the nobility as a whole. The people, their culture, the entire idea of social classes.
Remember how shitty the nobles are here. We'll talk about it.
I desperately wanted the strength to win against them. To show how right I was. How wrong they were.
But then I met good nobles. Who, honestly, are so far removed from the nobility system.
But deep down, I knew the truth about my hate.
Like, Reen and Laura's, like, live outside of the noble class system because they live on the fringes of the Empire.
I knew I was taking out my anger on people who didn't deserve it. People who had done nothing wrong.
Well, no, the family definitely did. And so did the fiancé.
You did?
They may be from different social classes, but people are still individuals.
Remember, don't hate an entire class of people because one family drove your cousin to suicide.
Sis's fiancé was faithful to her. He just wasn't strong enough to shield her from all that ugliness.
No, his
Despite his love. And the Count and his family were only acting in their best interests, which is to be expected, really.
No, they're still at fault, you... What the fuck?
Ultimately, I've had to acknowledge that not all commoners are good people, and not all nobles are unworthy of respect.
Look, I get it. They probably were in an unwinnable situation because a family of higher status proposed a marriage. But, like, they're still responsible.
Eustace might not have done much to change my opinion. But getting to know you two showed me that there are nobles who live up to that name.
Machias.
Yep, Reen Schwarzer, the not noble, and Laura, the... Okay, Laura's cool. You guys didn't even eat your hot dogs. Did you guys get sauerkraut on those things? Avocado?
I have no idea how my father feels about all of this.
He's been listening the whole time.
But this is how I've come to feel.
I see. You have my thanks.
I'm glad you felt you could talk to us about it.
I think that's everyone's backstory. I think Laura gets a bit more of an extended one.
Still, I don't think it hurt to be a bit more honest with yourself. If you're willing to admit all of that, maybe you can find it in you to be friends with Eustace too.
Friends, or according to the countless fan fictions, a bit more than that.
Are you kidding me? I might accept that not all nobles are bad, but that arrogant, self-centered fool can go choke on a palm. He's mocking me for spending so much time studying, or telling me I need to get out more.
Eustace is telling you to touch grass, Machias.
I don't think he goes quite that far. Besides, I don't think he does it on purpose. He doesn't mean any harm.
That's
I
the
love
most
Eustace.
irritating part. He does it without thinking.
Class 7 are the best. I love these lads and ladettes.
Well, that was a good coffee break, wouldn't you say?
You guys didn't even touch your food. Your hot dogs and fish and chips. I think we have one more quest today before we get, like, super plot shit. Okay. We're probably gonna go a bit longer, maybe. I don't know. I thought I was gonna get really tired, but I got re-energized. That always happens when somebody's in chat. That's why I actually really like, even if it's not related to the game, for anybody to sort of just chat. Gives me energy. It's one of the reasons I actually kind of started streaming is I like when people share my interests. Or if people just want to come and just chat, I don't really care. May seem like an odd reason, but... Reen Schwarzer speaking. Carl Regnant? One last quest. Haha, did he now? It was a top-notch brew. Alcoholic coffee exists. I've had it once. It's actually alright. Weird, because I don't like coffee, but I remember liking alcoholic coffee. We have one final task. That's because we got robbed. Or the jewelry store did. I love that it still lets you do, like, it still makes you accept it. Can I go to the other streets? I want to do some shopping real quick. The weapons factory. Everyone has their best, okay, so everyone has their best weapon. Okay. That means we can check something else real quick. Orbital factory to upgrade those weapons. At least it has a good soundtrack. I mean, you know what? Yeah, it does. I love listening to 666 Kill Chop Deluxe, or like All American Badass, or Arrow to the Face, I think is the other theme. So, once at work, they asked me to put together a playlist, and I started it, and the first song was 666 Kill Chop Deluxe on it. But I realized I couldn't do a playlist like that, or else they'd just shut it off. That's not even the song. Dude, All American Badass is so good, but it's also, like, weirdly short. 1,000,000 Mira. The best security. Phantom Thief B? If you've played the previous games, this is a reoccurring character. Which one is that one again? Oh, shoot. I don't know much about Joyful's soundtrack. I mean, besides, like, the ones I just mentioned are all on Joyful's. Remember years ago? Yep. Which I believe is literally... I don't remember if that's the sky or not. That's right, he sent a card. Turns out that's what he was counting on. I might look up the theme just to see what it's called after the stream. No ordinary thief. My assumption is his theme probably. You think Marty's the main villain? I mean, you're right. From a certain point of view. Ah, what happened? It erased all the messages. Great. Well, that's amazing. It's the one with the trumpets. I would assume as much, because that's Dr. Yato's thing, is he's got his trumpet. I mean, like, he's... Like, Yato is the main villain in the sense that he's the one behind everything. But yeah, Marty's like the catalyst for Lisa... One of the villains whose name I forget. And, like, Brad. Like, it depends on what story you're talking about. Like, why the world's like it is, that's Yato. Why some of the characters are the way they are, that's Marty. We're going on a big old treasure hunt. Yeah, Buzzo. Because he's Lisa's, was Lisa's boyfriend or whatever. And his actions are also based directly to Marty's, because his actions are based on Lisa's, based on his interactions with Lisa. I didn't play the Joyful, but I watched some people play it and had it explained to me. As I was interested. And like every Phantom Bee quest, we have to go on a big old adventure. Which, depending on who you ask, is fun or it's not fun. I have a cheat sheet, though. Oh yeah, Rando too, because Rando gets affected by Brad. Pretty much every major character but Dr. Yato is affected by Marty in some way. You know, it never occurred to me. Yeah, that's like every major character can be traced back to him. As Rando gets affected by Brad, whose whole thing got affected by his relationship with Marty. Welcome to the Trails of Cold Steel stream, where we do an analysis of Lisa the Painful and Lisa the Joyful. You don't think Brad was that bad? He was kind of right. Brad is kind of a tragic character. It's one of these benches.
This park is so peaceful, it's easy to forget we're in the capital.
I could take a nap here.
Of course you could.
Yeah, people love to come here to relax.
I mean, Brad's not, like, super wrong, but... I don't know, the way he just, like, kills all of his allies... Yeah, he's protecting Buddy, but, like...
Just coming here reminds me of last night's ordeal.
Sounds like you had a rough night.
That is true. She wouldn't have survived... Oh, fuck, did not want to go down there. It's true, she does benefit from, his training. Oh, it's actually in the garden. Why are you just looking at this? But also, like, forcing a kid to kill is never, like, ethically great.
There's so many butterflies.
It really gives the place an exotic touch, huh?
What? No, it doesn't. The local museum does does the monarch thing every year. Wait, that's in a different city. True, she would have had to learn how to fight eventually. There's also just the argument of, like, what gives Brad, like, why does Brad get to decide the fate of the last female in all of the world? Gauntlet. I recognize that voice. It's the Count! Or the Baron, I can't remember. Yeah, she was really young at the start of the game. But no, just like... I don't know. I feel like Brad just overreacts. Like I said, at the end, he's willing to kill even his friends just to, like, protect Buddy. Even though, like, Buddy runs away from Brad. You fucking knew it? What did you know? It is Blue Blanc, yeah! If you played the Sky games, you know who this guy is. By the way, the twist of who Phantom Thief B is really doesn't work in this game if you've played the previous ones and know exactly who he is. I love him. Oh, sorry. Maybe Reed's figured it out. Nope, wrong street. It is Blue Blanc. Oh, it just tells you this one? Yeah, like I said, the reveal of this is, like, if you've played the previous games, you know exactly what's coming. Which I think they try to do, like, that scene itself kind of is a pretty obvious reveal that it's him again. Also, one weird detail I like is that to show how big a city this is, this place has 2 guild branches. Most cities in Liberl only have 1. Hell, I think Crossbell only has, like, 2. You're not wrong for feeling smart. For that. I would say it's a bit obvious, but... like... I don't know. Like, it's super obvious you've played previous games. The port. I actually have to teleport to the port. I love Blue Blanc so much. Sadly, he's never a playable character across all of these games. Which is very tragic. Because, honestly, he really should have been in the final game. By the time the 4th game, like, happens, he really should have been playable. She is in... when did she get reintroduced? She gets reintroduced in the 3rd game, sadly. 3rd and 4th. Reintroduced in 3, playable in 4. So it's gonna be a bit before we see her, Luna. Everybody's favorite character. She's not as broken in these games as she is in the 3rd. She gives us the ability to challenge people to Tetris. Don't worry about it, that. We'll get there. It actually comes as one of my favorite things, because you can get the ability to challenge people in Tetris before you actually meet some of those characters. But we'll get to that in the third game. The infamous Phantom Thief B. Does Cassius? Yes, he shows up in the fourth game. Because he actually plays a pretty significant story part in the fourth game. I don't know if he's in 3. God, there's so much in 4 I love. $100 million Mira. Please just take the briefcase.
So the tiara really was in there, huh? Now I'm wondering if the last passenger who stepped off the tram was Phantom Thief B himself.
You know Weissman is fucking dead. Yeah, he's fucking super dead.
I don't remember there being any unusual passengers on board, though.
He got fucking salted to death.
See. So you have no idea who Phantom Thief B could have been then?
We actually meet Weissman's replacement in these games.
To have done so much and yet left no trace of his presence. He must truly be a master at covering his tracks.
I'll say. But hey, at least we were able to get the tiara back. I suppose that's good enough.
That scene kinda is great. I love it when Weissman dies.
What's wrong, Reem?
Why are you staring at me like that?
I think it's time we put an end to this little charade. Don't you?
He was real salty about it.
Baron Blue Blanc? Or should I call you Phantom Thief B?
Man, I hope Kevin still has that weapon.
What? This savory taste is why the unripe fruit is the most delectable of all.
I love this character.
Wait, aren't you the Baron we met earlier? But that mask...
That's the mask of Phantom Thief B.
Exactly.
Allow me to introduce myself once again. I am Phantom Thief Blue Blanc.
Yeah, they gotta give him his mask back.
Phantom Thief B. Baron Blue Blanc is but one of the many roles I have assumed during my pursuits.
Don't worry, we'll be seeing a lot of him.
First discover my
Elliot,
true
you
identity.
dumbass.
It didn't really take much discovering. You went out of your way to show up in the Crystal Garden after all. Now, maybe it's just me, but I find it hard to believe you were seriously trying to hide your identity to begin with.
Must not make a Persona 5
Your disguises, nothing short of perfect, I have to admit. But with all the work you've put into this, I suspected you might come check on us near the end of your little game.
Ha! I see. Excellent deductive reasoning.
I love
Simply
Blue Blanc. He is such a
splendid.
strange character. I really do hope that we get his backstory to why he joined Ouroboros.
But why would you do something like this? Why
Despite
torture-
being a recurring character, he's one of the characters we know the least about, besides number 0,
Ah, does that interest you? Must there be a motive?
who makes it so much better.
Now that we know your identity,
Yeah, he has a great voice actor.
Theft is a crime.
Yeah, you tell him, Fee.
Indeed, a crime we will not allow to go unpunished.
Ah, what spirited youths you are!
What? How did he do that?
Ouroboros magic, don't worry about it.
Just a little trick I like to keep up my sleeve. Regardless, you have provided me with plenty of
So,
sport, and
if
we
I had to
will
pick
not
one other
detain
voice
you for
actor
one
who's
day.
not Reens that I would love to meet, it'd be his. Yeah, I don't remember her name either, but yeah, she's confirmed alive in the Crossspell games.
I'll be watching your future achievements.
Kinda
with
surprised they
pleasure.
kept her alive, because, like, I don't know what they're gonna do with her.
Ladies and gentlemen, until we meet again, I bid
My
you
assumption is they just didn't want to, like, make any new members.
he disappeared again.
That's quite a little trick.
I hate Morgana to death, but I would definitely want her voice actor because of Fee.
He might still be nearby. Let's search the area.
I love Fee. She's adorable. Kirk Thornton. That name also doesn't seem familiar. Shadow the Hedgehog! Oh, hell yeah! Now I gotta get a copy of Shadow the Hedgehog just to have him sign it. I want a copy of Shadow of Hedgehog so I can have it signed by both his voice actor in that game and the real-time fandom voice actor for Shadow. That would be a priceless family heirloom. Holy shit. And that concludes this day. I forgot how much you get from this. Unpleasant? Laura, he was downright amazing. This much of a troublemaker. You have 13 seconds where this island fucking explodes. I want Alfred's autograph. Like, his Eggman, his Chief Irons, fucking, like, are such good performances. Eesh. I want almost all, like, the real-time fandom people are awesome. It's Instructor Sarah. Don't tell me it's your smoldering love for your tragically beautiful teacher. I'll come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker. He fucking slept. He pissed on my fucking wife. I have many feelings about you, but love would be stretching it. Why are we going to the old girls' school? You haven't seen the dubs? Aw, you got to. They're so good. Shadow dub dropped really recently, and it was fucking fantastic. Hey, Shadow, it's me, the devil from the Bible. See, I don't know if you'd fit in with a girl in an all-girls academy. Unless they teach violence. You'll get to it eventually. Yeah, I found them by accident. Like, I found a reanimated of one of the... Yeah, I found, fuck you. Yeah. Omega, count how many sand particles there are. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Wow, Shadow, why would you fucking do that? She's gonna be here all... I wanna know what the biggest number is. There are 30 million sand particles. See, that wasn't so bad. What all-girls school doesn't teach violence? That's a good question. This one might not. Surprised about the existence of boys?
wearing the same uniform as Reen's sister.
No shit, Fee.
Yeah, they must go to St. Estrella too.
So, the famous St. Estrella Girls' School is around here, huh?
Even not
It's
intentionally.
supposed to be a combined middle and high school exclusively for the young ladies of the nobility.
Dude, that school sounds kind of shit.
Yeah, this is one part of the capital that the masses have no reason to visit.
Schools just teach violence naturally, that's true.
Although, I can at least support the school's commitment to fostering chastity and rejecting materialism.
You seem to know an awful lot about a fancy girls' school.
No, I don't. This is all just common knowledge.
Machias, did you want to go to the fancy girl school?
Anyway, let's go and wait by the front gate.
Why are we here?
Yeah, those were the instructor's orders.
I'm feeling kind of nervous, actually.
Don't worry, Elliot. You'll be fine.
Why would you?
Yeah, just girls.
To men, this academy must seem clad in the mysterious, impenetrable aura of feminine nobility.
No, I'm actually more worried that they're gonna pick on poor Elliot. Man, Reed doesn't give a fuck. He just barrels on through.
I was wondering,
What?
did you not want to come here, Laura?
My father did recommend it to me, but they offered no classes in the martial arts.
What? They don't teach violence here? Boo.
That alone was reason enough to look elsewhere.
A lot of lesbians would be born from here.
I can totally understand that.
Though I get the feeling Laura would cause a real uproar if she went to a school for genteel young ladies.
Yeah, I can picture the chaos now.
Chaos. Chaos.
Oh? I have a number of acquaintances who attend there, and from all I hear, it does seem to be a wonderful school.
Yeah, wonderful school that doesn't teach you how to fight.
I've heard that even Princess Elfin herself is a student there.
Damn.
I've heard that too.
Princess who?
Fee, I know you're not from this country.
You've seriously never heard of her? I know you're not from Erebonia, but even still.
Or even worse, Fee. I actually don't know what country Fee is supposed to be from. I've always assumed it's Calvard. That she's supposed to be Calvardian. But we never actually get it pinned down.
To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if plenty of Erebonians didn't know who she is.
Princess Elfin is the daughter of our reigning emperor, His Majesty Emperor Eugent.
Eugent, huh?
She's supposed to be as sweet as an angel and popular with everyone.
Well, one of those statements is true.
Is that so?
Actually, I believe she's the same age as Fee.
I believe she takes after her older brother a bit too much, but
I've
we'll
had
get
the
to that.
opportunity to meet her once before. She truly is as charming as the rumors suggest.
It's much like a lot of women. She's got a certain knack for a bit of a she's got a knack for liking a bit of Schwarzer, if you know what I'm saying.
I figured as much. I've seen photographs of her plenty of times in magazines, though I've never had the opportunity to meet her.
Machias, why are you looking at pictures of girls in magazines, huh?
Sounds like she's in the same school year as Elise. Come to think of it. She has a twin brother too, Prince Cedric.
That piece of shit. Okay, I can't call him that yet, fuck.
He's the crown prince of Erebonia.
And a piece of shit.
Oh, right. I think I've seen a picture of the prince in a magazine before. Dark blonde hair, like Eustace's brother, right?
Kinda.
Oh, I think you're thinking of Prince Oliver.
Yes, Princess Elfin is one of the 11 choices you get at the end of the 4th game.
He's Cedric and Elfin's older brother.
And a real piece of work, that bastard.
Why isn't he the crown prince then?
Well,
I've heard the reason is that his mother was a commoner.
yeah.
It seems like a stupid reason to deny him the right of succession, but that's how nobles do things.
I feel like I've been hearing his name a lot lately.
Well, yeah, I mean, he showed up in the orbital shutdown situation.
He made a big splash when he came back from the Burrow aboard that airship. You know the one, right?
You must be referring to his return aboard the Arcel, after the crisis in Laboral was put to rest.
He's off doing Gompash. He was off getting drunk, failing to hit on a woman, hitting on Joshua, and also shooting people with his gun.
Yeah, I remember remember seeing that.
Oh, also failing to hit on his
Big
bodyguard.
I'd never seen an airship that looked so white and elegant before.
Oliver is the best character because of he's the best
I
character.
believe my father went to welcome the prince back in his capacity as Imperial Governor, too.
Oliver's characteristics is just best character.
And yeah, now that you mention it, that does seem to be when I started hearing his name around a lot more.
See, you know this. Everyone should know this. This is Oliver. He's the best.
Oh, you're all here already.
I love him to death.
Ah, you made it.
Like, he is so good in Sky, and then he's so good in these games.
It's good to see you all again.
You're a bunch of early birds, aren't
Now,
you?
granted, his, like, best scenes in this, I don't think coming up until 4.
Well, we just about finished up everything we had to do when we got the call to meet here.
Were you able to finish up
That's
everything
not
on
for
your
a
end, too?
while, but yeah.
As if we'd leave any loose ends. If not for our unfamiliarity with the city, we would have been finished this morning.
Piece of shit.
Every time.
Looks like getting these two to kiss and make up will be an uphill battle.
Not according to the fan fictions I see. What?
Well, some say that when someone gets under your skin, it means you really care about
That
what
makes sense, see, Sky. See, like, I always thought it was strange, even after I played Sky, like, he fails so miserably to get hit, to hook up with her.
Wait, did you two?
I figured the girls would be the first to notice.
Reen, what does that mean?
Of course. I apologize for any worry I've caused you.
Of course the girls would understand that all of the drama's gone.
We're fine now.
Yeah, chill as fuck.
Really? That's great! It sure is.
All thanks to beating up Schwarzer.
Maybe after this field study is over, we can get together and spend the night talking in one of our rooms.
I wonder what's a common thing all of you guys enjoy.
Sounds good.
I feel like it starts with an R and ends with a Schwarzer.
The thought of a Class 7 pajama party makes me a little embarrassed.
What are the boys gonna do, just pick a fight?
That's girls for you.
Yep. Fighting.
Girls and sleepovers go together like jam and toast, huh?
Okay, Elliot, why do you say that? It's because half the people are in their PJs. Why are you guys in front of the school?
That must be Heimdall Cathedral's bell.
Sure.
It has a solemn, stately sound, wouldn't you say? Sounds
Sure.
so different from how it does in the Ost District. Though that makes sense considering the distance.
That bell ringing must mean it's 5 o'clock, which means it's
You wanna
almost
sleep
the time
over?
we were supposed to meet.
I haven't slept over at a friend's house since... Oh, I guess I just recently did, like, a sleepover at a friend's house.
Reen?
It's 11 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Elise, what are you doing here?
She goes to school here, dumbass!
Wait, I guess this is your school, so where else would you be?
Sounds fun. I went to a couple of those when I was in high school. We just, like, passed out mostly. They were always unplanned.
Yes.
We would just watch shitty movies until, like, fucking midnight, and then none of us wanted to leave, so we just passed out. And then one by
all of your
one, we'd
classmates that we
stumble
went
out of my friend's basement.
It's only been a week since we saw you, hasn't it?
Well, we were told to meet here.
Wait a minute. Are you the ones?
What ones?
The 9 guests I was told to expect at 5 o'clock sharp?
Your voice sounds very familiar, now that I'm hearing it again.
Well, there are 9 of us in Class 7.
Soon to be 11, but we'll get to that.
Wait, what?
Then that would mean you're the one we were told wanted us to come here? Actually, I suspect that would be a friend of mine.
A friend, you say?
Why does she always have to be such a mischief maker?
To Google.
I swear. She could have at least given me a little warning that you were coming.
Well, no, that wouldn't be funny.
Elise?
Anyway, where are my manners? Welcome to St. Estrella Girls' School.
Now, Reed, don't seduce half of Elise's class.
I hope you'll enjoy your visit.
Kira Buckland. Yep, that's why I recognize it.
Right this way.
Also, poor Kira having to voice this character. There are a lot of people still on campus. It's 5 o'clock. Go the fuck home, everybody. Eek! Boys! The uniform is from Thor's. Commoners. Lady Laura. No, she's not. Who's your favorite mine? Let's get to a good stopping point before I answer that question, because, like, he's so tall. Yep. Going right for Elliot. Good choices. Somebody admiring Emma's figure. Okay, so the one I picked at the very end was a lot of them. But the one I picked Fee. I liked Fee. Very hard choice by the end of the game. There are a lot of great options. Sadly, the one I wanted to pick, Duvalie, wasn't a choice. Give me my Duvalie ending, please. She is unironically one of my favorite characters. I ended up picking Fee. I actually liked a lot of her scenes, and... But, like... Yes, I will be playing... I'll be playing through all the Cold Steel games, at least. I don't really know if I'm gonna do Sky. When we do get to, like, the choices for romance interests, This playthrough, I think I'm gonna pick Emma, but I might ask if anybody in chat wants me to do see different endings. I did Fee already, and while I do really like her choices, it'd be kind of lame to do the same ones. But, like, Laura's a really good choice. I really liked Emma by the end of the games. Even Instructor Sarah. We haven't met Muse yet. How do you determine it? I don't know. I'll just ask chat. And, like, if I see anybody saying anything, then I'll pick that. And if I don't, I'll just pick whoever. Like, I genuinely, in the 4th game, saw, like, 6 different confessions, because I just couldn't pick. Oh, in the game? You get a choice. So, each game has, like, a scene at the end where you get to choose between your love interests. In the first game, it's a dance. I don't remember the second game. In the 3rd game, you can choose a bunch of them. And in the 4th game, you get, like... It's right before the final fight. You get, like... a choice. It's like, alright, who do you want Rean to spend his last moments with before the final battle? Oh, and Toa is such a good choice. The princess is a really good choice. I saw her in Toa's scenes. The ones that I did not see were Elise's. I didn't see Elise and who else? Oh, Altina's. And of course, they're fawning over Rean. This is kind of uncomfortable. I don't know and I don't care. Aw, she's jealous of all the girls giving Rean attention. I hate her so much. Out of the 11, I have problems with 2 of the love interests. Strangely, for 2 different reasons.
What's in here?
Elise is one of them. I do not like the sibling trope, and she's not a very good character. The other one, we'll get to that. You're tempted to pick Sarah? Good choice. Sarah is a great character. And one of my favorites. I saw her ending. It's really good.
It looks like an indoor garden. This is the Academy's Rose Garden.
I wanted to pick Emma for this run because I actually do like Emma's character, but she kind of gets sidelined later on.
The person who called you here is waiting inside.
And I feel kind of bad.
Who did call us here anyway?
Because Fee is pretty consistently story relevant.
Whoever they are, they must have considerable social standing.
Your Highness, I brought the guests.
Are all the games based in school? So the first game takes place in Thor's. The second game, no. The third game, yes. The fourth game, no.
Thank you. Please show them in.
Oh,
So half of them do and half of them don't.
No way.
Hey, Elise, is that...
You don't need to ask when you already know.
I'm gonna ask.
Now, if you'll follow me. I knew it.
Audible gasp. Is it a different school in 3? Kind of. It's like a branch campus. Yeah, so Cold Steel 1 is literally setting up everything to put the story in motion. It's like a slower start, but I actually really like it because it means they have to spend less time, especially like in the second game. They don't have to spend any time setting up the members of Class 7. You already spent a whole game with them. And while they do have to reset up the new Class 7 in the third game, there's only 5 members, and so it doesn't take as long. But, like...
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
Like, once the games get rolling, I think some people will really appreciate 1 for all of its setup.
My name is Elfin. Elfin Rice Arner.
You adorable little ragamuffin.
It's a pleasure to meet all of you.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a pleasure to meet somebody in particular. Am I right, Reen? Yeah, they have to cover a lot of ground. Like, Liberl's pretty small and Crossbell's one city, so they don't have to set up a whole lot, but like, Erebonia has like 8 million years of history that are all important. I don't know. Wait, maybe it's the same voice actor.
Come on, Elise, cheer up. I'm sorry, alright? I was only trying to tease you a little.
Just a little.
Don't you have something you wanted to discuss with everyone? Please, go right ahead. Well, that aside...
I'm surprised the princess didn't make absolutely sure she was sitting next to Reen.
It's been a long time since I last saw both of you, Eustace and Laura. I'm glad to see you're both well.
Oh.
Likewise, Your Highness.
You've become even more fetching since we last met.
Boy. I want to make a comment about that, but her post-time skip, like, Cold Steel 3 design is gonna...
Aw, thank you. I was rather hoping that you'd decide to enroll in Sanctus Dryad too.
Nah, she's too busy fighting the final bosses
But it
over...
seems you chose to attend Thor's
over
after
Thor's.
Well, I've committed myself to following the way of the sword, and Thor's gives me a place.
Elise,
to
are
hone my
you still
skills.
pouting?
I apologize for not
Motherfucker,
being
this
clear
is
about
nothing
Thor's
compared to what
intentions.
Oliver makes his friends go through.
First I lost Angelica to Thor's, then you too. Perhaps I should just transfer there next year myself.
Yes.
Your Highness. Got you to look. But I...
Okay. Does 3 have a brand new cast? Technically, yes. 3 and 4 share its focus with New Class 7, which are 4 brand new characters. Plus a character you've met before. They are all great. Yeah, she takes after her older brother. New Class Thors also introduces us to Muse and Yuna, who are both great characters and amazing love interests. Even if the teacher-student thing is kind of eh. I love Muse to death.
Well, she seems lively.
Yeah, lively. Am I right, Reen?
She seems far more easygoing than I was expecting.
I've heard plenty about her, but none of that prepared me for meeting her in person.
God, she takes so much after her older brother. It's ridiculous.
So, this is what it's like to be in the presence of royalty. It's actually rather overwhelming.
Is it?
I can see why people always compare her to an angel.
Alright, Elliot, keep it in your pants.
Me too.
You too, Emma.
Please don't worry about me. Well, I still have much to learn before I feel like I deserve my status among the nobility.
What?
I've been blessed with wonderful friends, and I'm enjoying life here at the Academy.
With my best friend.
Well,
Would be
she
cute.
does seem to have at least one wonderful friend.
That would be pretty cute. Actually, I was gonna say this. I don't like Elisa's character very much, but her relationship with Elfin is actually is kind of adorable.
Kind of an understatement when that friend happens to be Princess Elfin.
Like, I think they actually have a fun friendship.
I'm particularly happy to finally be able to meet you, Reen Schwarzer.
Why? I'm Reed Schwarzer.
Elise has told me so much about you.
Yeah, like how you killed that bear.
Your Highness?
I'm honored that you'd say so. Elise always mentions in her letters what a great friend she has.
Didn't know it was the princess.
As her brother, I wanted to thank you for that.
Reen?
What? Yeah, no, he's just...
Oh, it's so refreshing. You're every bit the person Elise says you are.
Oliver would tease the shit. Oliver would immediately start flirting with Reen. What are you talking about? That motherfucker would have his arm around his shoulders, like, in 5 minutes. I've seen Joshua. I know Oliver's type.
Perhaps even more so.
What is that supposed to mean? Oh, Elliot? Yes!
Huh?
Actually, I have a teensy-weensy favor to ask.
I don't remember when Oliver first interacts with Reen, but I remember it being a great interaction.
Elise and thinking of you as my dear brother as well?
Elfin's making some moves.
What?
Your Highness! You see, Elise has spoken of you so often that in my heart,
Bro.
I've already come to feel
Elfin's
family.
making some real moves right here.
And now that I've had the opportunity to meet you, I fear I simply can't suppress these feelings any longer.
She's a romance option, right? Oh, hell yes.
I have 2 brothers already, of course, so I'm sure it won't take long to adjust.
I am sure one of them wouldn't mind you added to the family, Reen.
I couldn't possibly. I mean...
That's enough, Your Highness. Aw, don't be so stingy. Surely it wouldn't hurt to share him with me a little.
Yeah, she's very forward.
Anyway, that aside,
Just brushes that off.
the reason I called you here today was not to talk with me. There is someone else who would like to meet you. Why? It's not like we're famous.
Who do you mean?
Wait.
Hey, isn't that...
A guitar? No.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh, it seems he's arrived.
He's here.
Oh,
I apologize for keeping you waiting.
Oh, I am so excited. Oh, I'm so fucking happy. He's even in his original outfit. Yes! Yes! Yes!
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Oh my god, look at this motherfucker.
And you as well, young lady. Well, I trust everyone here has been making themselves comfortable.
The most popular character. The best Trails character of all time.
I'm not sure, though I feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
I serve as a music instructor in the hallowed halls of this fine...
No, you don't,
institution.
motherfucker.
In truth, I am ever on the hunt for that elusive mayfly we call love. But that might raise eyebrows.
I am unrealistically excited for this guy. I love
Whose
him.
pulse would not quicken wandering into this untainted cloister of dew-eyed maidens. Ah, the romance.
Could he be?
The best character ever?
I think that's quite enough. Any more of that, and our guests may start edging toward the exit.
Nah, they'll start doing that when you start drunkenly hitting on them, which should be any minute now.
Ah, I can always count on you to never miss a beat, my dear sister.
Oh, wait.
The audacity of this man to be this good of a character.
Whoa.
Indeed.
God.
'Tis I, Olivert Ricey Arner, also known by some unscrupulous individuals as the Debaucherous Prince.
My favorite epitaph in the game, it's so good.
I also serve as Thor's Military Academy's ornamental chairman of the board. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
My boy. Literally the man, the myth, the legend. The communications room. You're so happy right now. So am I. Oh, like he's out of his old costume. He's in the red now. So
I have to admit, I was surprised to learn that you're the chairman of the board of directors, Your Highness.
Are they gonna give him any food?
I'd heard that the chairman was a member of the Imperial family, but still.
I'm not surprised. Who would expect the infamous prodigal son to chair a committee at a prestigious
I like
academy
both of his
yours?
outfits, but it's nice seeing his old Sky outfit.
I suppose it's not surprising.
Especially in
you'd
3D.
rather keep it hushed up, though. It wouldn't exactly be great for the school's image.
That's surprisingly forthright coming from you.
He is a genius.
Is it really true, though? I mean, that you were the one responsible for establishing Class 7, Your Highness?
Yep.
Indeed, I was. You see, it's always been a tradition that a member of the Imperial family serves as chairman of the board. At first, I wore the title in name only, but I had a change of heart after my vacation in the Burl 2 years ago.
Vacation needs to be in air quotes.
You were in Liberl back then?
That would put your visit during the incident that occurred there, correct?
Yes, the orbital shutdown incident.
Right. All I've done since I returned to Erebonia has been inspired.
Why don't
by
we ever refer to
experience
it by
during
its
the crisis
name?
In Liberl. As a result, fruitless though they may prove to be, I've set a number of plans in motion. One of which is to bring the winds of change to Thor's Military Academy. A gust of fresh air, if you will.
Boy, I do want to talk about him and what he's been doing in Erebonia since then, but that would require me to spoil a decent chunk of the plot.
Winds of change, huh?
But we'll get there.
I can only assume you're referring to our class?
Then the one who decided to throw both commoners and nobles into the same class was...
Yes, the idea was mine. Although the selected students also had to have a high aptitude with the Arcus units too.
I think I'm finally starting to understand the reasoning behind Class 7.
Yeah, so like, the aptitude with the Arcus unit is supposed to make this feel super random, but like...
And why we're being sent all over Erebonia on these field studies.
This class, like, selection is way too perfect.
To show us firsthand and give us cause to consider the conflict between the two factions. That is the purpose behind our field studies. Is it not, Your Highness?
Oh, it would be.
That is one of the reasons, yes. However, my foremost intention was to show you that during your lives, you will encounter many obstacles and conflicts. Not just between factions, but between the capital and the provinces, tradition and technology, even between nations. In these turbulent times, I thought that this would provide the hands-on education today's promising youths need.
You know what? You're actually pretty right about that.
We need up-and-comers who can think and act independently to face tomorrow's challenges head-on.
I also need people to fight Ouroboros, and you guys kind of fit the bill.
That makes sense.
Wow, that's quite a plan.
That's not even like all of it.
I can't help but feel a little unsure whether we can live up to such high expectations.
Hearing your explanation has, at the very least, cleared up many of the doubts I've had up to this point.
You had doubts?
Class 7 does seem like an ideal environment to expand one's outlook on life.
True.
I feel like going through everything we have so far has brought us closer to doing exactly that.
Yep.
Couldn't say it better myself.
I'm so pleased to hear it. Just listening to you makes me feel even more certain that establishing Class 7 was the right decision. Especially since while the idea itself was mine, I have no real say in how the class is run day to day.
Interesting.
Even so, I still hope to meet all of you at least once, if only to tell you all this. That was when Elfin stepped in and offered to set up this little meeting.
Oh, thanks.
I see. Well, I could hardly refuse such a sincere request from my brother.
Yeah, it's also because he's the best character
But
ever.
it also presented me a fine chance to finally meet Elise's beloved brother, as I've always wanted to.
Elfin, please.
Your Highness.
Thank you for taking the time to tell us all of this, Your Highness. I feel like now that I know, I want to live up to the promise you saw in Class 7.
By killing even more people.
Thing is, am I right in assuming that Class 7 doesn't exist just to fulfill your progressive ideal?
I mean, it kinda does.
What do you...
Oh? The board has its chairman, of course, but 3 directors besides. My older brother Rufus, Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz, and Irina Reinford of the Reinford Group.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of important-ass people.
Now that you mention it.
They do seem to have certain expectations for us.
Precisely. As I mentioned, I no longer have anything to do with how Class 7 is run. That authority lies with the directors.
Kinda thought I lied with Sarah, but...
As you're keenly aware, Rufus and Governor Regnitz sit on opposite sides of the factional divide.
No comment.
And while Chairman Irina is mostly involved with Class 7's technology, like the Arcus, her intentions are a mystery to me.
They'll be a mystery for a while.
And it's those 3 who decide where you'll travel for your field studies.
Is that right?
When you put it that way, it does make it seem like some kind of bargaining is taking place behind the scenes.
You have no idea, Laura, what's coming.
It was one of the conditions they gave in exchange for allowing Class 7 to be established. I'll admit, I hesitated to allow it, but I decided to place my hopes in you. We believed then, as we still do, that one day, you all will be a great light that can push back the darkness of this country.
One day. Like 3 games from now.
When I put it that way, it sounds positively heroic. But that's just me. Don't feel too pressured by it. Your students, first and foremost. Reach out and grab that fragrant rose of school life.
Yeah, do cool stuff.
Join a club. Eat cheap food with your friends at midnight. Fall in love. We live but once. Make your youth count.
God. What is with Japan and idealizing being young?
You know, it's weird, but hearing you say that kind of takes a load off my mind.
Actually, that's not just Japan. That's like every culture.
By the way, just earlier you said that we believed the Class 7 would be a great light. Is there someone else involved with Thor's who shares your vision for our class, Your Highness?
Yes.
There is. Principal Van Dyke.
Huh.
I once attended Thor's myself and studied under him.
You did?
He gave my proposal to establish Class 7 his full backing.
That was weird.
I see.
He's been particularly considerate toward us ever since we arrived at the academy.
Yeah, very glad that the principal is on your side.
While he has no direct control over the running of the academy, he does preside over the board meetings. And above all, he's the one who assembled an excellent team to give you first-rate training.
Wait, he hired Sarah?
An excellent team, you say?
Are you referring to Instructor Sarah?
Well, she's certainly one of them. Still, coaxing her away from her former line of work certainly played a large part in giving Class 7 a great foundation.
Oh yeah, what was her former line of
She is,
work?
after all, one of the strongest people in the Empire, and her experience makes her a natural field leader.
Wait, what?
Instructor Sarah? One of the strongest people in Erebonia?
Well, yeah.
Exactly what experience might you be referring to?
Former Jaeger, former Bracer.
I've even heard rumors of her daring exploits myself. She was known as the Purple Lightning. Doesn't that sound exciting?
Hell yeah.
Wait. Purple Lightning?
I knew it.
If you two have heard of it, it must be a household name among martial artists.
That's right. Though I've just heard it in passing.
Ah, that young ace of the Erebonian Bracer Guild, and one of the Empire's most famous bracers.
The fastest to reach B rank until a character comes along.
She has a history full of brave feats and dangerous deeds. She was even the youngest bracer to achieve A rank status.
Until that was broken in Kuro.
Back then, she was known as the Purple Lightning. Now, you know her simply as your homeroom teacher.
We'll get more of her backstory as the games go on. Okay. I'm actually going to end it here because I'm getting kind of tired and a little hungry. I saved, right? Okay. like, back out. It's really weird. We'll save all that for next Tuesday. On Thursday, we will be... Ugh. Yeah, on Thursday, we will be doing more Fire Emblem. We'll be starting the new ROM hack that I have. So, not Thursday. Friday. I don't stream tomorrow. It will be Friday where we play more Fire Emblem. I hope everybody had a fun time. I know I did. And I'll see you guys all later. Bye.